Welcome back to another live stream. Today we're gonna be playing Fortnite with the skin that must not be named, or else he will come and kill me in my sleep. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna listen to a podcast while I play because Halloween is coming up. So I found this podcast called Jumpers Jump, and they're going to be talking about an exorcist, some folklore, and a scientist who sold his soul. Keep in mind, there's some explicit phrases they use. So, like, if you don't like that, then don't watch and don't get offended. Yeah. And if you can't hear it, just let me know in the comments, because then I can fix it for the next time. So let's do it. Okay, I'm just gonna check the volume. So I found this podcast called Jumpers Jump, and they're going to be talking about an exorcist. Cool. That's pretty good. Yeah. It's gonna be good. We'll start the podcast soon. This guy's just kind of creeping me out. Dude, I was like dragging a browser across the screen, and then his head was just like, he's just like, ooh. Watched it go across. It was kind of creepy, like that. It's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. The stream gives me a warning, and then I go to the thing and it's like good. And good is good enough for me. Alright, let's start this podcast, guys. Let's get into it. Let's play some Fortnite. Let's do it. I'm gonna stop talking.
Buckley's. You ever had Buckley's?
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
Facts.
It's like Buckley's.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna have
You know what?
fish.
We should have like smelling salt.
Yeah.
That would be kind of crazy.
I think some other podcast does it before everything. But to be honest, it's like, yeah, low-key, I do feel it kicking in. What the
That's what I'm saying.
hell?
Like it hit me still.
Yeah.
Like it's not no sponsor though. We're not telling you what we.
Now I'm gonna have
You know what?
fish.
We should have like smelling salt.
Yeah.
That would be kind of
I
crazy.
think some other podcast does it before everything. But to be honest, it's like, yeah.
You drank like that.
Facts.
But honestly, I never tried using caffeine to stay awake until the podcast.
really?
Until editing. Because I used to remember we used to edit.
Yeah.
I would stay up till like 5 a.m. editing, but I would only take it like when I started dowsing off.
Really?
But I feel like if you take it beforehand, it will fuck you up like mentally. I don't know, cause you're too like racy, you know?
Yeah. I can't do coffee because I think I said this before, but coffee actually does the opposite to me.
Makes you tired.
Yeah. So
How?
I'll drink coffee in the morning and I'll go back to sleep.
What the fuck? How?
Yeah, I don't know. I think people commented before is like if you have like ADHD or something like weird with you,
Yeah.
like it'll do the opposite. Caffeine actually makes you think.
So it slows you down.
It makes me more tired. Like I want to go to sleep.
So does alcohol pick you up?
Alcohol picks me up.
Theory. Cause
What?
look. If caffeine slows you down, then alcohol will do the opposite because
Yeah.
usually coffee picks you up and then alcohol brings you down.
Oh, so I'm the opposite.
So it might be the opposite.
Yeah, that's
Because I
weird.
think when I was a kid, whenever I drank caffeine
Yeah.
or something like, I guess like coffee or a Coke, I felt tired. But is that because of the sugar? Sugar makes you tired, no?
Probably because it's
like a
weird
crash.
because some bodies take sugars differently. So it's like me, probably, I just drank that. Maybe
Yeah.
like low-key in 40 minutes, I'll be passed out. You know what I mean?
Mid-final is dead like this.
I'm just like telling the story. I'm like, oh fuck.
Nah, bro.
And then your side effects is like, I'm activated. Yo, you should have seen, for the people that don't know, when we were setting up, Carlos just randomly goes, yo, it's kicking in. It was like you just took a perk, man.
Yo, that's how this should be sometimes.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest, honestly, this is true with working out too. If you guys actually like use your head and use your, I guess, imagination to see and feel your muscle fibers tearing while you do the exercise, you have an increase in your workout, and you'll actually work out better, and your muscle will grow more.
Word.
Like if you use your mind to muscle, this is a real thing. All athletes should know this. But you have to like stimulate it by thinking about it. Like I'm hitting exactly this part of the thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo, it was crazy. It's like I saw in New York too when what do you call the needles one?
Hair.
Yeah, hair. Oh, not in New
Yo,
York.
wait, that's like a safe word. You can't say
Okay,
that. On. Cut that out.
yeah, yeah.
But the H word, yeah.
The H word. So I saw one guy. He went live on my Instagram. A guy I follow, and bro, he took it on live.
Like
Oh, no.
stroke.
Yeah, yeah. And you know how like when you're off it,
Yeah.
you like do the Michael Jackson slants. Bro,
Oh.
his girlfriend took his phone, and I was watching this.
Yeah.
And he's like, like
Ah,
he, like off it, fam.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
Those people that really like trip out, it feels like The Walking Dead, bro.
Yeah.
Because I saw a video of what's it called? I think it's called East Hastings in Vancouver. That's apparently the worst part of Canada.
Really?
Bro, it looks like The Walking Dead. Literally looks like the apocalypse.
Like how LA has that. What's that rule? It's like the one with all the homeless people.
That's
the one
Skid
in
Row.
LA.
That's like Skid Row, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So saying it's
I
that
think it's like
to
the same
that.
thing.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yo, speaking about sleeping though,
Yeah.
did you ever like wake up in the middle of the night but feel like not tired? Feel like awake?
You're like not tired?
Like you ever wake up like randomly in the night, middle of the night,
Yeah.
and then you're just straight awake. Like you don't feel groggy and shit. You don't feel tired at all.
I don't know. I don't think that's happened to me before.
Have you ever woke up at 3:15 a.m.?
That's specific, but
That's
yeah,
specific.
probably.
That's specific.
Probably around like that time.
You might be cursed.
No, man. No, we can't start it off like that.
No. If you ever woke up
Yeah.
at 3:15 a.m.,
Okay.
you might be cursed. Like
Why, though?
legit. So I don't know if you ever heard about the Amity House.
No.
So there's this is a real haunted house, I believe in the States somewhere. And you know Ed and Lorraine Warren, the Conjuring investigators?
Oh yeah.
The real life like demonologists, right?
Yeah. You said that.
So they claim this house to be one of those houses that is truly attached to demons. Now, the story goes that there was this man, and for some reason, still to this day, they said a voice came to his head and told him to murder his 3 family members, his 2 daughters and his wife. Now, what's weird, and still to this day, they have no evidence and no like reasoning why the family members didn't wake up and didn't fight back. So what happened was each of the family members, they were lying down straight on their face like this, flat, and each one didn't move while he went ahead and killed every single one of them with a gun.
What the
Now,
fuck?
what happened was obviously he went to jail and he did the questioning and shit. But that house ended up going back on sale.
Okay. Oh,
And
no.
some family ended up moving in there. Now this family, they were haunted for years,
Yeah,
fam.
probably, fam.
Not years, but like however long
Yeah,
they stayed.
it has to. Yeah.
It's fuck. Now, one of the things that freaked me out when I heard the story,
Yeah.
they would always get a haunting at what time?
3:15.
3:15 a.m. And story goes that they would realize later that 3:15 a.m. was the time the family was murdered. Was
Oh,
when the
that-
when the killing happened.
Holy.
And what's crazy, the wife who lived there, she had nightmares and dreams of exactly how the murders went down, exactly the order of each family
What
member
the
dying, and everything like that.
And she didn't even know those people.
She didn't know those people. There's not even
Oh,
like,
nah.
there's not even solid, I guess, outline of what exactly went down on that night. But she was able to completely say what happened,
Yeah.
how it looked, how everything went down. Now, some of the things that they saw was the husband that lived with them. He would see like his kids like levitate. Like
What
they
the
would just like levitate, like, literally just in the fucking in like the family room. They're just like levitating and shit. The mom, she would walk into the kitchen. This fuck, and the husband would look at her, and on her face, he would see like an old woman. So imagine like somebody you know,
Like
and then
shape shifting.
like they appear old to you.
Oh nah.
So he was looking at her, and he's like, she's old, and he's getting freaked out, but she can't see it.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
he can. And one of the other things I think was like, blood would drip out of the keyholes and the locks. There would be screaming that they don't understand why,
Yeah.
and all of this shit would happen around like 3:15 a.m.
Okay.
Now, other people have been attached to this quote unquote curse because they made a movie about it.
Yeah.
And the movies, I think it's called Poltergeist, I believe.
Oh, Poltergeist.
Yeah,
That's what it's about.
I think
Oh.
that's the movie. But every single person that I guess was involved with the making of that movie suffered a tragedy. So I think the first actress, like the lead actress in it, she was killed in an accident. And I think like another of the leads, like she died of a sickness, like a odd sickness they can't explain. And like other things happened to crew members and the other people that were on site. And what's weird is each of them, if they were involved with the shooting of the film, they all had nightmares and they would all wake up at 3:15 a.m., bro. Like even after they were away from the site.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So 315, that was the number.
So theory goes, just like incantation,
Uh-huh.
how the more a curse is spread, the less it affects you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about that.
No.
But anyways, theory goes that hearing about it and like watching the movie, whatever it is, attaches the curse to you. And if you wake up at 3:15 a.m., then you're attached to it. There's not necessarily bad things that will happen to you, because like in that incantation theory that if there's more people attached to a curse, the weaker it gets. And then that's the reason of pushing it up.
Yeah. Okay. But like everyone in that house was probably forever cursed though, right? Because it's like all the stories I've seen, it's like when the curse will maybe disappear for like
Yeah.
a year, but it will always come back.
So what happened, the family that stayed there,
Yeah.
they ended up moving out.
Okay.
But what happened?
Another one came in? Don't tell me.
No. So I don't know exactly what happened to the house specifically.
Yeah.
But the family that moved out, they said the demon followed them.
Yup.
Followed them.
They
bro.
have to, yeah.
That's so fucked. And they were always the interviewed, and news broadcasters always came to them for stories and shit.
Yeah.
But this time, I guess they were so, I don't know, like mentally unstable from the thing that happened to them. They didn't want to say any more words about it. They just like disappeared from the media.
Probably priest. They need
But there's other shit that happened.
Yeah.
They also brought a priest there
to do exorcism.
to check it out and try and bless it and remove the spirits and shit.
Yeah.
But the moment the priest went there to the house, he heard like a voice in the back of his head saying, "Get out." And then no, dead ass. And then what happened was he said like he was like standing in the middle of the living room, bro, and he would hear the voice, and all of a sudden he got a slap on his face.
No.
Yo,
Imagine I'm like
like an
praying.
invisible slap, like pop. Holy fuck.
Imagine Hail Mary for oh fuck.
Yeah, bro got slapped in the face, and he was pretty much saying that there's the spirit
Yes, you know where
of
you
like a
are, man.
demon somewhere in the
Yeah.
upper stairs, because
Yeah.
that's where all of that shit happened, like the murders and shit happened.
Yeah. That's a fucking crazy story.
Yeah.
But like I also found another one where it's like so have you ever heard of the first exorcism ever performed?
Is it the?
Maurice and
No, I
Nancy.
never heard of that.
You
No,
haven't?
no.
Okay,
This
because
is not The Exorcist, right?
no.
Okay.
This is like real, like footage is there too. But obviously I can't show the footage because it's very disturbing. So it starts off with Nancy and Maurice, right?
Yeah.
So Maurice is the one that they notice stuff like changing, right? And he's married to Nancy. Everything was so chill. Like he has grandchildren that he played with. Like he was like the fun uncle.
Yeah.
Right? So he owns a farm. He was a quiet guy. So imagine, quiet, shy farmer, all of a sudden starts changing, and Nancy noticed this. So Maurice started like his facial expressions were like went from like happy and joyous to like dark. You
Bro
could
got possessed.
yeah, like you can like dark, and like his eyes, like his pupils would be bigger and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't just become violent, like he wanted to like kill his children, and he wanted to kill
Bro, it's
Nancy.
always that though.
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
always that.
Yeah. So what Nancy also noticed, I think one day he was sitting in a chair, his eyes bleeding.
Nah.
When he removed his clothes because he was getting hot,
Yeah.
there were marks of crosses on his
Wait,
back.
crosses like.
Well, upside down ones.
Nah. What
Yeah.
the
Upside down ones. And Nancy would notice objects flying randomly across the room. So like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
the levitating children,
Mhm.
same fucking thing.
shit would just fly up.
Yeah. So this is when they're like, okay, what can we turn to? We gotta go to a priest to perform the first exorcism.
Mhm.
Like I said before, I can't show the footage, but in the video, I'll just try and describe it. The priest starts rubbing his face with like a towel.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was holy water,
Mhm.
and he's just rolling around trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
Right? His face fully changes. Now his eyes are like slits.
No.
His eyes are slits, and the left side of his face is bubbling.
No. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So imagine this: the priest goes, starts chanting, doing his thing. All you see, who are you? The guy says, chill. But the guy says,
Guy says, "Oh, I'm here to corrupt everyone's life."
That's what.
That's what he says, and that was perfect, bro. That's scary, fam. So imagine he says that, and the priest keeps chanting, and he like slaps him or something. His eyes roll back, and he collapses.
And then he's just gone.
No.
No, and then he wakes up like saved.
That's what you think, fam. I think I think he wakes up safe.
Yeah.
But obviously Maurice was good for like a good 2 years. But like your story too, it always comes back. So one time he grabs a shotgun
Yeah.
and he starts chasing down Nancy.
Oh shit. So he's still like plugged in somehow.
So it's like he got out of it, got back in, random day. He grabs a shotgun, starts chasing Nancy across the forest, grabs her, and puts her in a chair in the basement.
Ah.
You think she's gonna shoot Nancy? He goes, Nancy, I don't want you to ever forget this. Shoots himself.
Nah. What the fuck?
Yeah. And Nancy and his kids were traumatized from that. Because obviously, if you're trying to escape something, that's the only way you can escape it, to be honest.
What if? Do you think that was his way of like traumatizing them, or was that his way of like stopping worse things from happening? Because what if like that very last second he was able to stop the demon and you know unalive him?
I think it was.
Imagine.
Yeah, but I think it is. You're right. It was more leaning on towards
Like traumatizing them.
like I'm going out with like on bad terms with these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
shit.
that could be it too, because you could be like fighting back, right?
yeah. But at the same
God
time, it's
save
like.
you, yo, God
But yeah,
save
those
you,
two
fam.
stories are so fucked. I hope you're not watching at nights though.
no, what a way to start it.
No, because we usually don't start it like that. But bro said, fuck that.
Like, holy shit.
Oh, you want to know another one?
What?
Oh my god. So you know like how jinns can like replicate people's bodies?
Yeah.
There was another one I seen where a jinn was replicating a wife's voice.
So he was able to like impersonate?
Yeah, and it was caught on camera. So imagine one night you're sleeping, fast asleep in your bed,
Yeah.
and your wife calls out, "Babe, come downstairs. Babe, come downstairs." And you're noticing like, my wife's on vacation.
No.
So some guy woke up. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck? My wife's on vacation. I'm gonna start recording because this is kind of crazy."
Yeah.
So look, I'll show you this. It literally sounds like a woman, fam.
Horrified by the fact that it's late at night and his wife's
Oh shit! So babe, come downstairs. That's all he hears,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
From the room outside, the door on his camera. He got footage of it, closing back and forth. So all you hear
So
is
nothing's there. It's just
nothing's there. So I'll say, and all you hear, "Babe, come downstairs."
nah.
So what he does, I think he tries to vlog it and like tries to communicate with the spirits.
Yeah.
And the spirit is just like fucking around with him, like it's knocking on doors, it's like stepping like right beside him, you know. And this is a real story because everything is caught. You saw the audio.
Yeah. Yo, you know jinns, like the concept of it?
Yeah.
It was in Miss Marvel, like the show on
Oh.
Disney Plus.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
When?
like that was the whole like villain of it. But I think leave down in the comments
Yeah.
what jinns are part of in religion
Okay.
because I think it's part of Islam. I'm not sure.
Yeah. A
That-
lot of people.
the-
A lot of people say I think it's
The
not,
term
yeah.
jinn, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's part of like a religion.
Mhm.
But they actually used it in Miss Marvel, and it was the same thing. Like they can shapeshift.
Holy
They're like really powerful and shit,
Yeah.
and they have powers to, I guess, persuade you
Mm-hmm.
and make you do things, right?
Yeah, jinns
Yo,
are scary still.
so do you know the Tesla story?
Tesla story.
Like
no.
Nikola Tesla, like how he was able to invent shit.
No. What is that?
So Nikola Tesla, he says, and he accredits all of his inventions to this story about a scientist who was tempted and sold his soul to the devil.
No.
Yeah.
What?
So you ever heard about Faust?
No. What is that?
So the story about Faust, he's pretty much this scientist. Literally, what you think would happen to Nikola Tesla.
Uh-huh.
He's a scientist that wished to change the world with technology and have like a big, I guess, discovery in technology. But in order to do it, he made a bargain
With the
a demon,
Oh,
with
man.
the devil. Now, Nikola Tesla, he accredits all of that to a similar thing that happened to him. And the moment that he like, I guess, envisioned it, he literally says it's a vision. It came to him in a vision. But what happened to his life afterwards?
What?
You know, Nikola Tesla, he died poor. Do you know that?
No.
Nikola Tesla, he didn't have any money, bro. He was left in like a hotel somewhere in Europe.
Why did he blow it? Like.
No, like he just didn't make money. Like he
What?
didn't make money and he didn't have any family left. He didn't have any friends left.
Oh, that's kind of.
Yeah, and he was literally, they found his body and all he had in his room was like a can of beans and crackers. And that's what he was living off of. He was like so, I think he starved to death too. Some shit like that. But he died poor. Now if you think about it, if you sell your soul to have inventions, you know, what would you give up? And probably give up that, his family, like riches and everything else like that. But what's crazy is the invention that he did come to use and change the world with was alternate current, like,
Yeah.
which we use to this day. And it changed everything, right?
Yeah.
Like we're literally using that with electricity, and he's the one that invented it. But we don't, you know what I mean? He didn't have that good of a life.
But yeah, I was gonna say, but at the end of the day, was it worth it?
I guess for the sake of humanity, feel me?
Yeah, but.
No, but if you think about it, for
But
the
that's
sake of
low-key a finesse. He got finessed. Because he was low-key, like, obviously, yeah, he would go down as a great, or like, because he made this. But yeah, he got finessed because he didn't live a good life anyways.
I know, but that's the point though. Like, what if his deal wasn't? He got what he wanted, in a sense.
To invent, but like, he got switched up.
He didn't ask for fame. He didn't ask for money. He didn't ask for this and that. He literally asked for invention,
Okay.
which he
yeah.
got,
Yeah.
and which changed the world.
Uh-huh.
But I guess,
But bro wasn't specific enough.
yeah, he wasn't specific enough.
He didn't add on like the accurate stats. He's like, yeah, I want inventions up, and then the man was like, alright, I'm gonna make you broke. You can only have some beans.
Yo, but if you think about it, okay, theory,
Uh-huh.
would you say that doomed the rest of civilization or it helped it?
Helped it.
Because, hold on,
Yeah.
because now technology is all reliant on that. Like if that didn't exist, if alternative current didn't exist,
Yeah. What would we?
how would we be living right now? Would we even be using computers and shit? Would we be able to charge stuff like that? Feel me? Like what did that doom humanity because of his discovery and quote unquote his deal with the devil?
Damn. No, that's a good question still.
Because it did take away aspects of life that were kind of natural, and then now we only pay attention to things that are using alternative current.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you think about it, everything in your life that you're using, it usually involves that type of
Yeah,
electricity.
yeah, yeah. And then like phones and computers, you know, that makes people depressed and shit because of social media and like.
Yeah, and it's
just-
all tied together.
It's all tied together.
It's all
yeah, yeah.
tied to, you have to charge your phone to use it.
To use it, yeah.
Yo, if you deep it, it literally gives the device that makes you addicted life. So oh shit.
fuck, that's
That's fucked. If you deep it like that,
Yeah, yeah.
it gives life to what you're addicted to.
No, that's fucked. So you're saying like, if we didn't have that guy and he didn't do like the whole deal, we would still be like, oh, oh, fire.
No. They
Yeah,
had,
but later on,
they're using
we
like
would.
steam and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends, right? Like, what if somebody else would have invented it? We don't know for sure.
Yeah, but it like came faster. Pause.
But who knows if it would even be discovered at all? Wait, what if we found like different methods and shit?
See, but at the same time, it's like, since that's so normal to us now, like what we use, I feel like it is a good thing because it's like, yeah, I love technology and stuff. I'm not a hater.
Yeah, me too.
Like I'm never a hater.
I'm
of
not
technology.
Amish and shit.
Exactly. I
Like
didn't know
no
that.
offense.
Yo,
but,
I
like,
really didn't know that. Like
what?
until Nell.
Yeah, Amish people don't use electricity, bro.
But until Nell dropped that video, they're so limited to everything,
Yeah.
which I didn't know.
But it's interesting to see their life because they're happy with what they have.
But I noticed that everyone's happy. You know. Oh, and you know those people that I think it was, some documentary about like what do you call those people? It's like they were like old. They were old and like developed, but their face or something.
Oh, that's like the blue people are you
yeah,
talking about?
so it was like.
No, cause they're inbred.
Yeah, inbred people. The inbred people.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, the guy was barking at the documentary, but the mom could understand all the barks. So it would be like, oh yeah, he's saying like, oh, have a nice day. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, but
It's crazy.
that's because what they had there was like
Yeah.
literally their mom had things with their kid
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
the
yeah.
kids like it's all the same blood.
I know.
And then inbred humans.
It was
you
so
know?
interesting to see like. But
There's
yeah.
a theory that's why freaking some of the royal family, like maybe way back, they're so I guess they had like mad kings and queens. Like there was a theory that they were inbred and that's why they acted weird.
Word.
Especially in Game of Thrones. I don't know if you watched it.
No.
But King Joffrey was an inbred child. Because the brother and sister, you know what I mean? But he was the worst because he was like mad.
Yeah.
And even if you think about like later in Game of Thrones, this is for all the Game of Thrones people, but the fucking Daenerys Targaryen, her like lineage, they only bred with each other to keep the bloodline. Yeah, because they don't want to like add on any lineages and shit.
Yeah.
Because they want to keep it to themselves.
That's
you know?
true. Have you heard of this girl named Nguyen Phan or Fong?
Nah.
When cause like there was some like miraculous thing that happened to her because like she loved eating sushi and shit.
Yeah.
So imagine like you're eating sushi every day and nothing happens to you, and you go into a sushi restaurant one day and you eat it and everything's blessed, right? I think the next day she catches like the craziest fever, right? Hives breaking out, like
From like a parasite?
I don't know, like it's still like unknown till this day, and like she starts scratching and stuff like that.
It's a parasite, fam.
Maybe, but that's what you think. But the effects is different from like what a parasite would do to you.
Yeah.
So her husband obviously tells her, "Oh yeah, just go get like some creams from the clinic and stuff like that, right?" So she pops like pills. She puts the cream on, and then one day, the next day after she takes all the pills, she looks at herself like in the mirror, and her husband is in shock.
Why?
Right? She looks back, and remember, this is a 24-year-old person. She looks like she's 60 now.
Ah.
Her face is like droopy.
She aged or like
She
her
aged.
face just changed?
So imagine she looks like this, right?
yeah.
I'll put it up for the people, and then now after she eats the sushi,
No.
she goes from like 26 to 70 in like a day, just
Nah.
because something was in that sushi.
What the fuck?
And didn't you?
That's so sad, bro.
Didn't you talk about like the story before is like how like some person aged because of demon?
Yeah.
So that wasn't because of demon. This is fucking because of sushi, bro.
That's scary, fam. No, because if you think about it, there's so many parasites that could live on fish, and it's just regular. Actually, in Japan, they have this ritual. It's not really a ritual, but it's like a normal thing they do.
Yeah.
The family members, they all take like an anti-parasite pill together.
Oh, that's
like
good,
throughout
though.
the year.
Yeah.
I think every couple, like I think 6 to 12 months, every family together would like pop a anti-parasite pill. But we don't do that in North America, fam. So what type of shit is in their sushi and what type of shit is in our body right now?
Yeah.
Because we're not doing that stuff unless you're doing like those cleanses.
You know what's too? You know those pageant girls
Yeah.
that are meant to become skinny, like they want the perfect body. So a mom I saw on the news made her daughter take tapeworm pills.
Oh.
So imagine you pop the pill and every
Oh,
food,
Yo, so it came out?
no, all the food that you're eating will get eaten by the tapeworm.
No.
And-
Wait, did you put a tapeworm inside her?
Yes.
That's fucked.
And I think she went to jail
That's
for
fucked.
it.
That's fucked.
She went to jail for it.
She put a
fam.
tapeworm in her child? That's fucked up.
And she said it was like beauty pills or some shit like that.
Ew, bro.
So imagine you're at, not coming out your thing, but it's like you see a long tapeworm with all the food.
Nah. Fam, you know what that is?
Yeah.
You can just go to the Asian market and get Slim Fast tea. You know that shit?
What was that?
Yo,
This guy has the remedy.
my Asians know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
There's this tea that you buy at the supermarket. You can go to Blue Sky or whatever, Pacific. Literally, it's called Slim Fast Tea.
Yeah.
Now, there's this girl that was on TikTok and she was explaining it. I watched the video. All you have to do is drink that shit. And she said, she explained in her own words, you drink it and literally you'll lose weight and all your fat fast. Why? Because that shit's gonna come out in the toilet.
No.
Yo, apparently,
That's actually real?
yeah, if you drink it, you'll be on the toilet for like 6 hours.
Ew.
But you'll be skinny.
Like how am I skinny? You're like,
I don't know. I didn't try it.
like there's no way you shit out, like you may shit out like stuff for the day, but
Okay, let me say this first.
yeah.
I don't recommend doing
Yeah.
it. Like, don't do it. But it's just interesting to me.
Like the slim, everyone's like at this, the
Yeah,
Asians-
like, Carlos just sold like 500. Yo, use my affiliate link.
like they put a picture at like Slim Fast Tea ad,
Yo.
and it's just you like this.
No, but like you have to. You're gonna go through some pain, fam.
Yeah.
You're gonna go through some pain because it's like you're gonna shit out your whole intestine type shit.
I've never understood like those or like the most satisfying people to watch is like those bodybuilders like and like you paint them brown and shit to show them their muscles.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they finally get to eat a sweet. Like that is I get
That's probably
happy.
a crazy feeling, bro.
I get happy for them, bro.
That's a
like,
crazy feeling, fam.
yeah.
Not gonna lie, it's the same feeling you get when like you know at
nut?
lunchtime. No, relax. No, like lunchtime.
Yeah.
When you're eating your same food for like weeks on weeks on
And then you
weeks.
get like McDonald's.
No, you don't get McDonald's, but your homie gives you like one fry.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me why that one fry it will
Way
change your life. Change your life.
Yeah. Way better.
Yeah, and I think there's like something with, I guess, scarcity.
No, yeah. No, it's all. I was gonna say perspective.
Yeah.
Because imagine you're eating the same shit, but like gold comes out. You know what I mean?
You know what? I don't know why we don't abuse that. Like, why don't we abuse delayed satisfaction and shit? Because I know entrepreneurs, they really do. Like, they'll wait and give themselves rewards after they've done a lot, and it programs their brain to work hard.
Facts.
But right now, the average person's doing the opposite. You know what I mean? They're getting reward systems.
Yeah. It's so
like just
accessible.
hitting their shit like this. Even on TikTok, because it rewards you because the dopamine like hitting you.
Yeah. And like I had to turn off like Uber Eats notifications and shit because it's like deals
Why?
on deals. Like like random like I don't know why, but like they know when I'm hungry. Like boom, they'll pop up. Oh, McDonald's, you can save $50
Because
right
it
now.
knows, fam.
Yeah, and like it's crazy because a lot of streamers that I seen are getting fat because it's like they stream, but
Yeah.
it's so accessible and they're making money. So imagine you don't even gotta when like you up your lifestyle, you don't gotta run to your fridge no more. You can just let that shit come
Yeah.
to you. So all the streamers, Phantom, well no, Phantom's been but he was skinny before. C Blue, a drill rapper, he stopped doing all the drill. He became a streamer, went from skinny to like Aki. Like imagine
yeah.
like your thing because now it's like an elevated lifestyle. You don't gotta work for your food no more. You just
That's
buy
true.
it.
That's true. Like, and it's interesting to see how, because long time ago, the Romans, the beauty standard was big. Like, if you're fat, you're lit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, like if
I
you're
didn't know
fat,
that.
you're admired
Why?
because only rich people could get fat.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's
Oh.
whatever's harder to do.
Why did they switch up that thing then?
No, it's because if you think about it, literally, it's dead ass harder for you to be in shape than be fat. Like regular people, it's easier for them to get fat.
Yeah.
Just don't work out and eat a lot.
Uh huh.
But back in the day, there wasn't even enough food to get fat, fam. So the fat people were, oh shit, look at him, he's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's got
this,
money.
because if you think of the slaves were the ones that were D's because they're the ones that were working hard in Roman times, right?
That's true. That's true.
It's the calm before the holiday storm, but you can prepare your e-commerce business for the holiday rush now just by using ShipStation. Whether you're shipping from your house or warehouse, ShipStation can help you increase your profitability, save time automating your shipping and returns in ShipStation dashboard, and keep costs down with industry-leading carrier discounts while your holiday orders roll in. Personally, I love ShipStation to manage all of my shipping needs. It's an easy, quick setup, and there's a free trial, so if you're on the fence, this is the perfect time to try out ShipStation. I can always trust them to help me get the best discounted rate for my shipping. You can easily
Listening to
automate
ads.
shipping tasks and manage orders in one simple dashboard. Effortless integration everywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. You can manage orders, print labels, compare rates, optimize every shipment, and automate delivery notifications. ShipStation has enterprise solutions that reduce warehouse costs and improve profitability. ShipStation's robust automations and reporting make scaling easy, and as your business grows, you can save thousands on shipping costs. You guys get industry-leading discount rates from USPS, UPS, DHL, and Global Post. You guys can get discounts up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates, and over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year have become customers for life. So set up your business for the holiday season success with ShipStation. Go to ShipStation.com and use code JUMPERS today and sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code JUMPERS, JUMPERS. If your business earns millions or tens of millions of revenue, stop what you're doing and take a listen, because NetSuite by Oracle has just rolled out the best offer we've ever seen. NetSuite gives you the visibility and control you need to make better decisions faster. And for the first time in NetSuite's 25 years as the #1 cloud financial system, you can defer payments of a full NetSuite implementation for 6 months. That's no payment and no interest for 6 months, and you guys can take advantage of this special financing offer today. NetSuite is #1 because they give your business everything you need in real time, all in one place, to reduce manual processes, boost efficiency, build forecasts, and increase productivity across every department. Trust me guys, the power of having all the information in one place to make better decisions and the unprecedented offer NetSuite is providing makes that possible. More than 30,000 companies have already upgraded to NetSuite, gaining visibility and control over their financials, their inventory, HR, e-commerce, and more. So if you've been sizing up NetSuite to make that switch, then you know this deal is unprecedented, no interest, no payments. So take advantage of this special financing offer at netsuite.com/jumpers. That's netsuite.com/jumpers, JUMPERS, to get the visibility and control you need to weather any storm. netsuite.com/jumpers. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/jumpers and get on your way to being your best self. I'm not gonna lie guys, some nights I go to bed and I can't fall asleep because I have too many things on my mind just racing through my thoughts, and sometimes it prevents me from enjoying my life. And one thing I learned as I grew older, and especially as I made a lot more friends, is the people around me that have overcome problems like this all have one common solution, and that's talking to somebody. And the best way to get what you need is through therapy. We think we all have to fight our own battles ourselves, but we really don't. With a licensed therapist, you can face all of the things that's bothering you, and you can really break down and realize the differences you can make in your life. Everybody wants to feel better, and BetterHelp can help you do that. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, is designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists from any time for no additional charge. Trust me guys, it's never too late to give it a try. And if you've been on the fence, and especially you guys are feeling a little bit shy, to go ahead and meet somebody in person, BetterHelp is a great option for you guys. You can get the help you need with the ease of access, and it's all done professionally with licensed therapists. Therapy can help you figure out what you're going through so you can work for yourself instead of against yourself. So make your brain your friend with BetterHelp and visit betterhelp.com/jumpers today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/jumpers, JUMPERS. Yo, I don't know if you knew this, but did you know The Purge was real?
The Purge.
Like, you
There
know
was
The Purge,
actual
the
Purge?
movie, like everybody's doing crime and you can do whatever you want? That was real.
Like in Paris, like a few months ago?
No, Like it was a real thing that they used to do
When?
long time ago.
When?
So in the Roman Empire,
Yeah.
there was this thing called, I think it's a celebration of Saturn, something like that.
Yeah.
But it happened during wintertime, or not wintertime, but Christmas time.
Okay.
Literally, I think the 18th to like the 25th, it was the celebration of Saturn. And during that time, every single person could do whatever they wanted. And they encouraged people to steal, to do crime, to just enjoy yourself however you please.
Why?
Like
Why?
let yourself go.
Why?
And the psychology behind it is crazy. So pretty much they wanted them to go out full purge, right?
Yeah.
And cause like really shitty things to happen so that they can remind the people that it's better to be under their rule. Because if you think about it,
Reverse
it
psychology?
yeah,
kind of
it's
thing?
no, it's just showing people that look at all the chaos that can happen if we just let you guys do shit.
Oh, okay.
So it makes them believe in like, okay, he's a good ruler
Yeah.
because he keeps shit in line. But it was like a celebration at the same time. So everybody's like partying and shit. Everybody's doing whatever they want.
that's
But
smart.
what happens, obviously there's people that die and there's people that like go through really bad things that happen to them.
Yeah.
And then once it's done, once everybody's like, I guess sober, they realize, oh fuck, look at all the shit we did.
Holy
And then go, yo, I'm so grateful it's over, this and that. But they really got their true desires to come out, and then they went ahead and did it.
That's actually, that's actually super smart.
It's smart as fuck.
Yo, in theory, you know how like events repeat themselves?
Mhm.
Say like the people finally don't listen to the Govy.
Mhm.
And we finally like there's no more teams, like we're all on one.
Yeah.
You think that shit's gonna happen again?
Yo, low key, it might. Like, I think it will always come back around.
Yeah.
Because people will get sick of what they have, regardless. Like that's my theory. I think no matter what, you're always gonna want what you don't have. And unless you change your mindset about it, because even if you think about it, a lot of people that are single, they want to be in a relationship. A lot of people in a relationship, they want to be single.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like you're always kind of thinking on the what if, because I don't have it right now. And then it becomes a thing of you're here and there, you're here and there, but you stay at bay because of the consequences. But it's always the you want something but you can't. You want something but you can't. And that temptation and that, I guess, like energy to it, that's low-key what makes humans go. You know, it gets their attention. It really makes them, I guess, like move, you know? Because in the same way, it's used in marketing, products, the most scarce products, like that's the ones we want.
Yeah.
That's the ones we want. The ones that are expensive because there's not a lot of it, this and that.
Yeah, because if you really bag it, like Prada and Balenciaga, imagine, like, it can switch up any time and be like, oh, for the people, and it wouldn't be as hype no more. Like, yeah, now it can switch up any time to a rich consumer lifestyle to no, that's just regular. If they really just want to do that.
But it's always dependent on the mass. It's always dependent on like what the majority of people think.
Yeah, but to get to the masses, you have to throw in the little things, like the little mind tricks to get them there, right? Because like you're not. I don't know. It's like if it's in front of your face, it's like no, that's too easy. That I see it. You're not gonna go to that, right?
Nah,
What do you mean no?
I don't know. Do you think you could live Amish?
No, probably not. Well, no. Oh, if I was born into that lifestyle,
Nah, but if you're born with it, that's light. Like that's not even serious.
yeah, I would. But going from this,
That's what I'm
to
saying.
Amish, I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
Could you ever?
No, I don't think. Because there's too much dopamine in this lifestyle. So unless like something switches in me, like I don't even want to live this life no more, which probably won't. You feel me? I couldn't do that.
Damn, but that's just the basic needs of survival, though. If you really bag it,
Yeah.
that means you can't live under just the basic needs of survival.
Yeah.
You have to live to some sort of, I guess,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, attention sucker.
Yeah, and I'm
Like,
not-
that's the best way of describing that shit,
No,
man.
in fact, I'm not denying it because like
Entertainment, I guess.
Yeah,
Entertainment.
because 90% people wouldn't because like now it's like it's just too crazy of a switch up, man.
So, there's this movie. It's called The Village,
Okay.
and this is a crazy plot twist because
Yeah.
what happens in this village, they pretty much live like Amish people, where they don't have any technology, no contact to the outside world, really, and they're just living in together by their own means, food, everything like that.
Yeah.
Now, everybody in the village is told that they're not allowed to go outside of the gates because there's creatures that would kill them, and they're told there's these like there's dead ass like monsters that will eat them and feed on them and hunt them down. Now, this one woman, I forgot what happened exactly. I think somebody was sick and they needed to get medicine, but they couldn't get that medicine in the village. They needed to go out to the outside world.
Okay.
Yo, this is where it gets trippy, fam. So the girl, she goes against the village's, I guess, rule, and she sneaks out.
Oh shit.
And when she goes to sneak out, bruh, she obviously sees like one of the monsters and shit, right?
Yeah.
But she's smart. Somehow, she's able to trick the monster to fall into like a pit and kill himself. But when she went to go investigate the monster, she looked at the thing, and it's a costume.
Wait, what?
That shit was a costume. It was one of the villagers.
Oh.
So they tricked the whole village into
Oh.
thinking there's monsters and shit
Yeah.
that are scaring them and keeping them away from leaving.
Yeah.
Now, she went back to the village and she realized, yo, holy shit! Like, she looked in the cabin and found like 5 different costumes. Yeah, fam. And they were literally just controlling and keeping them there.
Damn.
And when she left, so she was able to escape.
Yeah.
This is where it gets really trippy.
Yeah.
We think that this takes place in like the maybe like the 1930s or whatever, because they're all farming and stuff.
Yeah.
She dips out of the gate way outside into like I guess the public.
And finds real monsters. Plot twist.
No. That's a crazy plot. No, but she literally finds cars.
Oh,
she finds
shit.
like technology. And what happened was she was living in almost like a zoo enclosure.
Yeah, obviously.
It was
The gates.
literally like a gated, almost like a natural reservation, like cut off from the whole world.
Yeah.
But they were living there against everybody knowing. Like nobody knew they were living there.
Yeah.
And the police like obviously investigated and shit and cracked that whole thing down.
Damn.
But they were holding people against their own will.
Is it based on a true story or like
I don't know, cause this shit could happen, right?
Yeah.
Like who knows?
facts? No, imagine like you're out in the night and you see a monster but like you see a zipper in the back. Like what
Yeah.
the fuck? Let me just unzip this.
Yo, it's like there's this anime too that's very similar. It's called The Promised Neverland.
Oh, I heard of that.
You heard of it?
Someone told me to watch that.
It's trippy.
It's trippy.
It's trippy because these kids, oh my god, these kids, they grow up and they all just listen to this one lady and they're pretty much waiting to be adopted by a family. And each one of them, they're just like, they have their own bed, they just know everybody in the place, and they all have a number. They're like tagged on their neck.
Yeah.
Weirdest shit, right? Now, one of the girls, she gets chosen to get adopted to a family. Like a family's gonna adopt her and shit.
Yeah.
Now, the mother, the only like adult in the whole facility, she goes and takes her to go meet the parents. Everybody else, all the other kids are staying in the house.
Okay.
But something happened. She accidentally left her favorite teddy bear, and she left it at the crib. So the other kids, oh no, she left the bunny or whatever.
Yeah.
So she took it. There's 3 kids took it and went to go give it to her, but she was already far ahead. They went ahead and run like straight to where they're going to, but it's already too late because they couldn't find the girl. Like they didn't know where she went,
Yeah.
and they're just like waiting behind a car, and they hear voices, and they look to the corner, and they see like this big fucking like demon taking the girl, killing her and eating her.
Holy shit.
So what that whole facility was for
Yeah.
was to farm kids to consume.
Yeah.
But they thought that's just their whole life.
Damn.
So they're breeding kids and
Dang.
feeding them to like monsters.
Yeah.
That's why they have the cattle
Ew. Yeah.
type of tag.
Yeah.
And what's even crazier, because they actually consume the brain part. And the more, I guess, the younger, I think the older a kid is, there's more brain matter in it because they're smart, right?
Yeah.
And the whole goal of having kids there and teaching them stuff was to get them smarter and smarter and smarter so they're tastier. So if you're like a high IQ, you're worth a lot and you taste better.
So this is like an elevated what's that one? The Jack and Jill? Oh no, not Jack and Jill.
Jack
one-
and Jill's kind of like that, I guess.
The one where they got fat and like the witch wanted to eat him.
Yeah, that's Jack and Jill.
So
That's
okay,
Jack
so
and
it was like
Jill.
an elevated version.
Yeah, it's like elevated. Like they're trying to get them nice and
Yeah.
tasty, making them smart. and
Yo,
shit.
you should always drink that drink before. But yo, I don't know why, but I was just looking at your lips. Low-key, it was hard to comprehend because you were like, it was like, yo,
Why?
I don't know why, but I called it. Like I was gonna start getting tired at 40.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It feels like you just took a perk, man.
Relax,
no,
man.
because look, it was like you're like, and I was like saying yeah in the story, but like low-key, I was like, whoa, what the fuck is going?
bro? No, pretty much like kids got eaten.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. Kids got eaten, fam. That's it.
Summary: kids got eaten.
Kids got eaten. We're not talking about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, holy shit, nah. But I just realized that, bro. Oh, you know, there was an NBA player. I don't know if RJ showed you this.
What?
Kai Jones on the Charlotte Hornets.
Nah,
so
I didn't
he went on live, and it was so obvious that he was off like some type of drug.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like all of the Charlotte Hornets players unfollowed him right after that. I'm gonna show you the video.
Wait, why? What did you do?
No, because he was just like acting like he was on drugs and shit like that.
Oh, he's
And,
like,
like-
acting a fool.
Yeah, it wasn't like bad for business. So look.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So taken, man, the Charlotte Hornets is usually known for like so much fuckery. Like there's
LaMelo's on there, right?
Yeah, yeah. there's people sipping lean. Like Miles Bridges, he hit a girl. Like there's
Oh,
like
shit.
Charlotte Hornets is like just like the drug out team.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's funny.
But there's always gonna be, I guess, lore
Yeah.
to a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you think, depending on, I guess not, but like depending on what the team's values are, or even subconsciously, like let's say you name your team after a mascot.
Yeah, yeah.
You think they'll start acting like that animal or that thing because
Ah.
subconsciously they say it to themselves. We are, let's say, the Wolverines.
Yeah, yeah.
We're the Wolverines.
Yeah.
And then they like subconsciously think like a Wolverine or whatever.
I don't think it's that deep. I don't know. It
Yeah,
really-
maybe not. That's
But I feel like it really depends on like who's the leader of the team. Like
True.
what I noticed is we were playing like pickup soccer, right?
Yeah.
And Charon was choosing people based on their skill.
Mm-hmm.
And Miles was choosing based on who plays together the best, right? So
Mm.
it's easier to lead a team that already has chemistry. But say you have LeBron James, Kobe, but it's like clashing.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I started the Jumpers Jump basketball team.
Yeah.
I might vlog the whole season because it's gonna be a funny season.
Mm-hmm.
And but I chose it based on, yeah, I don't want players that are good. I want players that I can have fun with. So
Mm-hmm.
imagine the whole like lore team. Like we have all this chemistry and we actually win a championship. That would be crazy.
Because it's the chemistry that matters.
chemistry that
That's
matters.
like Coach Carter, fam.
Yeah, exactly.
Coach Carter, he didn't necessarily want them to be like the star player always shooting and shit. They want them to like pass and work
Yep.
together.
Exactly.
Because that's what matters. I think if you really like deep it, the chemistry matters so much is because it's not reliant on the energy of one person.
Yep. It
Because-
has to pass around.
Yeah, because if you have like an energy in one, it can take you so far, especially if it's like a Kobe Bryant or whatever.
Yeah.
But when the energy they feed off of each other and they grow together,
Yeah.
it's that bundle of sticks mentality. So I think in the Aboriginal, or sorry, not the Aboriginal, the indigenous tribes,
Yeah.
they have this saying like one arrow, it's weak, but a bundle of arrows you can't break.
Can't break.
Yeah, it's deep, bro.
I know. And even like since you're making a movie, you probably casted the thing based off their chemistry.
Yeah, low-key.
Because imagine like, so say, what do you call this? You have a female lead, right?
Yeah.
But a famous actor goes, oh, I actually want to do that, and she's like high up. But it doesn't match with you, obviously.
It has
you,
to match.
You would probably take it, or would you get that just so you can bump up the views? What's more important? And I already know what you're gonna say.
The thing is though,
Yeah.
if that act, because usually if an actress is that skilled or actor is that skilled, what they're skilled at is working with the chemistry.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess that's why they're so, what do you call it? So highly coveted.
Yeah. But would it fit the role though? It would.
That's different.
Yeah.
It has to match the role.
Exactly.
Because you can't fake something. You can, but it's not gonna come out right.
Yeah.
It's like if I were to sit here and pretend I'm somebody else. Like that's not it's not gonna like come across well.
That's why whenever you wear the Destroy Lonely shirt, I get pissed off because like that's
What?
not you. You fucking poser. Give me that.
It's just a black long sleeve, man.
No, it says Destroy Lonely on it. You're not allowed to wear that, you fucking poser. I get pissed off so many times.
Low key, I might have to sell it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
it is
know.
bad though. It is
Yeah,
bad.
low key. I don't know why, but it's always like there's a theory that every time I wear something bad happens, bro.
Oh, and you know, there's more lore on. You know how Demi was like coked up on like
Who?
Demi Lovato was
Yeah.
was coked up during Camp Rock.
No, she wasn't.
What?
Was she
You
actually?
don't know that? So like
At least Camp Rock 3 then.
fam,
Or
bag,
2.
bag this. When Demi, every time Demi's like smiling, she'll watch it back. She goes like this. Like you know the Demi Lovato smile. She's always like,
shit.
and like you can watch back, her eyes and shit are like this. Like people noticed
no
it.
way.
Yeah,
I never noticed.
And Allison Stoner, her castmate,
Yeah.
came out with more lore. 'Cause I think she did a whole like came out interview with her, like exposing the director.
Word.
They said the final scene where they were like dancing in like shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
The directors made them do that during a Canadian winter.
Yo, so they're freezing.
So in that, so watch it back. Everyone go watch that Camp Rock, the final jam. You can see their breath when they're singing. You can see the gas come out or like the air come out of their thing. Because you know when it's cold?
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
you pretend you're smoking.
Oh shit.
When they're singing.
So they just made it look like that.
Exactly. So imagine, to put it in reference, she said the directors and crew members had parkas on and heating packs. And they were,
And everybody else was like freezing.
but they were still cold. The directors.
Fuck.
Some people were turning blue. They were slipping on the stage. Like, but the directors, I don't know why, but they had to shoot that day and made all these kids do that.
Yeah.
So it's like it's very fun.
Damn. Yeah. See, the unethical side of art is kind of fucked up.
It is.
That's the only problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And it gets really like iffy there because you could really say like some art was made through tragedy or I guess unethical ways.
Camp Rock was an iconic ass movie, bro. But like
That's
you'll
what I'm
never
saying, but you'll never like realize that
until
and
someone comes out.
it sucks because you have to attach it to what it is for what it is, or do you attach it to like how it was made? You know what I mean? I guess that's a hard part.
I think you have to attach it to what, like how it happened.
I don't know, to be honest, because like let's say you listen to music and then your favorite, for example, X,
Yeah.
and he was kind of
I
you
was
know
gonna say,
not
like,
the best
yeah,
example.
Like the Emson and thing, like the Emson thing with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't view Spider-Man the same, you know.
Fuck.
So it is attached. Like I don't know.
But the problem I have though
Yeah.
is everybody wants to fight all these social justice battles. We literally have rappers talking about killing people,
Yeah.
and y'all like are acceptant of it.
Yeah,
Fam, that's murder.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
But
we're like,
so like passed through like the wind. It's like who cares?
yeah, like
it's
nobody
so-
cares
yeah.
for some reason. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
Like, y'all, it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the moment somebody says something about like another social justice issue,
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's a problem. Oh, but murder, y'all, you're good. You're good.
And then when Christian rap comes in the scene like Yeezy,
Yeah,
or
then it-
even anything different from murdering, that's not rap.
Yeah.
But why
it's
why
weird.
does it have to be?
I know.
Why does that have to be rap? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
I guess, man.
It's fuck, man. I
Shit's
think.
fucked.
You know what? I still listen to like rock right now, and it's so weird to think that used to be what was popular, but it changed. Like it was such a great of a sound, like everybody was listening,
Yeah.
but it becomes different as time goes. And why is it not the same? Like you can't take somebody from this era and just throw them and listen to that, like in the past. I guess I can, maybe quite a few others can, but the majority of people can't. And why is that though? Because if it's such like classic music and that was such like a push for its time,
Yeah.
what were the I guess variables that made it different, like made them not want to like it, or made them like it?
That's interesting. Was it like because I know rock is very hardcore.
Not
it-
exactly, you know.
Yeah,
not
what?
all, not all of it.
Because like I take back what I said about like all the old heads saying like it's not as violent as before. Because fam, I see some interviews and Gigi Allen was like throwing shit on like the people in
Well, it
the crowd.
depends. That's like punk.
Yeah.
That's like punk
that's
rock.
not rock though.
That's like
That is punk rock.
that's like
Punk
metal.
rock.
That's like metal.
Okay, well, but it was I feel like it was definitely hardcore that nowadays, like even like you say something bad about something little, like you know Twitter, it'll get on
Yeah.
your ass. So imagine, I don't think you could do that. Like I don't think you could go back to like what they were doing.
You know what? I have a theory.
Yeah.
That the reason there's no, I guess like not a lot of relationships right now.
Yeah.
Is because the
Wait,
music.
not relationships, like
There's not
like,
as much like marriages and true love right now is because of the music.
Mm,
I have a theory. Cause listen, back in the day, all these rock songs and like ballads and all of that shit,
Yeah.
they're all about romance, fam. It's all love story type of music.
now it's all. Oh, let me add to that thing.
Yeah.
Sexy Red.
Yeah, it's
The-
all about dating multiple people.
Yeah, and like there was a theory too where how Sexy Red they're using her to fucking make like all the girls go crazy and like just live the outside life. You know, like oh we're outside, shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because all of her tracks, ski, I'm outside, pop my pussy, you know, like shit like that, like twerk on everyone. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why is there such a push on her? You know what I
know.
mean? It's so, and I know it's like as soon as like the push is done, they'll introduce another woman, try to make it as
It's the same thing.
yeah, as like slimy as possible. Like you know, like I'm outside. Another one, because the last year was Lotto.
Yeah, even before that, it was like Cardi B
Cardi
or
B,
whoever.
yeah.
You know what I
Cardi
mean?
B,
Megan Thee
yeah.
Stallion. Like it's all the
Exactly.
same, bro.
But you know why it's crazy? Because girl rap this summer was way better than guy rap. Because
it
even
was
guy-
low-key. It was low-key.
even guys were singing those songs.
Yeah, that it actually was. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
cap.
So imagine like, yo, they're really like pushing it crazy now.
And that, yo, it reflects society, fam. We're all complaining about, oh, there's no more love, there's no more like this and that. Because y'all are indulging in shit that
Yeah.
makes you think that way.
So imagine like you just go listen to Keisha Cole. Like that was times before. Like it was very gentle. Like even listen to Usher.
yeah, listen to R&B. Honestly, there's really good R&B artists right now,
Yeah.
but it's not as I want to say popular, but it's not as like mainstream
I don't-
anymore. For
I
some
don't
reason.
know why R&B
some
fell off
reason.
so crazy. Cause it's such a great genre.
I know. What the fuck?
Even I used to hate on it, but like sometimes I can't listen to rap so much, so I went to R&B and like my people showed me, and I used like it's such a great energy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great
I
energy
love
songs.
R&B and shit. I deadass listen to everything, and the way I see like what's popular and what's not popular, it's so prevalent when I see people. Like I understand exactly like what they would listen to and how they act is based off what they listen, fam.
Yeah, facts.
It's deadass programming. Like the more you listen and play it into your head, you're gonna end up like that,
Yeah.
regardless. And it's not necessarily your fault. Well, it is kind of your fault, fam. To be honest,
No, it's not.
it's your fault for not, I guess, changing once you know.
Okay, I
You
get
get
it
me?
because
It's,
I was.
it's
yeah.
not your fault originally, but it's your fault once you realize. You get that?
Yeah, I get that.
Like
Like if I listen to rap music all the time, I know what it does, but I still listen to it.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But how come there's no PSAs about that shit? There's only PSAs about like.
Because you know, media is already controlled by like the people that want you to do bad. So why would they say, oh, you know what I mean? There was never
Yeah.
no PSA about nothing bad. Fam, on a cigarette, the crazy thing, like the only disclaimer is like, oh, it fucks you up, and that's it.
No,
But
that's
man's still gonna
that's
smoke
pretty
it.
bad though.
Yeah, but man's are still gonna smoke it regardless. Like it doesn't really matter. Like they do it in the smallest font. Like you know what I mean?
Mm.
The fine print.
I know. Yo, you know what, fam? You know what I just realized? Like
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok. Did you know aluminum foil is really bad for you?
Oh yeah, and I used to put that in my teeth.
What the fuck? What are you putting?
Yeah, for girls.
When you put it, Ferrero Rocher is better. It's gold.
I know. I used to love silver though.
No, but like cooking with aluminum foil,
Yeah.
especially if you burn it, there's contaminants that go in your thing.
Oh yeah, but who's really cooking?
No, like there's
Oh, like when you put it in a toaster?
yeah, everything.
Oh, what the fuck?
You put it in a toaster,
I
use
didn't
it for
know that.
barbecue. Yeah, everything. Like you use aluminum foil, the contaminants go in your food. And you know what it leads to?
What?
Some of the most common problems in people.
Shit.
One of them being Alzheimer's, mental health issues, and all these other things because of the contaminants of aluminum.
He would have
And that's
missed
why,
if I
like,
didn't move.
You know, people avoid deodorants with aluminum in them.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the exact reason why.
You're so lame, dude.
And I didn't know this, but even like your skin,
Yeah.
it absorbs so much just from whatever's dropped on it. I didn't bag that, bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So, you know how like we think whatever is in our body comes through our mouth, right?
Yeah.
You know you can literally just like put water onto your skin and you'll absorb it.
Absorb it?
Yeah, fam. Did you bag it like that?
What? So like when you're taking a shower, you're absorbing. Well, yeah, you're absorbing water, but like, this is a go.
Yeah, cause okay, a great example. You know the nicotine patches?
Oh,
Yeah, fam. You just put that shit on you and you can absorb it through your skin. But I never really think about it like that.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And there's a lot of like soaps and lotions that are really, really bad for us. That when you put it on your skin, you absorb it and it fucks up like your hormones and everything like that.
Yeah.
But we don't really take that in because we always think you consume things through your mouth, but nah, you consume it through your nose too,
Yeah.
and your skin. Your skin is the largest organ on your body. It's everywhere, bro.
Facts. And like, you know, it's crazy too, cause it's like, I've seen the Shoppers. So like, say you go to Shoppers, the shit.
It's a drug mart, by the way. Like, like pharmacy. and
Shoppers
shit,
Drug Mart, yeah. So you'll see like the 5-in-1 lotion and the 5-in-1 conditioners.
Yeah.
But those are actually super shit for you.
They're really
'Cause-
bad.
Yeah, because obviously, like, my friends are roasting me, like, you use that shit? Like,
You use that?
yeah, obviously. What the hell? I didn't know nothing about this until I started looking up. And then, but you see, like, the homemade black, like, say, black Asian products, like
Yeah,
Indian
yeah, yeah.
products, they're on, like, the lower shelf. You'll never see them. But those are the ones that are actually good for you.
Yeah, those are the ones that are good for you.
You know what I mean? Like, as soon as I started, like, using actual, like, maybe, like, herb infused, like, shampoo, conditioner, like, it started, my hairs went from, I usually, like, go like this.
Yeah.
And you'll see a couple
Oh,
hairs fall out.
shit.
And I stopped using
'Cause
that.
using the 5-in-1.
5-in-1, bro.
Holy
Like, that
fuck.
shit is getting to me,
Wait,
bro.
what the fuck are the 5?
I don't know, like, you get conditioner, you get shampoo, you get, fucking, I don't know, like,
What the
oils.
fuck are the other 4, bro? Holy shit.
But you see it on the things like, ooh, 5-in-1, like, I get value. But the other thing is
God
like,
damn.
like toxins.
Holy shit. My goodness, you could probably use it as like Windex and
Yeah, yeah.
clean your mirror, fam.
You've seen the Nair hair removal video?
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Yo, that's so. Oh my. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what?
What
What are you talking about?
The Nair. Oh, so you
I was
definitely.
thinking about the pranks.
Oh, you definitely haven't seen it. So like, this YouTuber, he's doing like a whole like clean my ass theory. I mean, clean my ass video, and he's like just talking through like he's like, oh yeah, this is what I did, and then it flashes his bum.
Ew.
And like, guys, people have been showing like their parents to catch them off guard, and he's like, the parents like, what the hell, man. So if you want to go watch the hair butt removal.
Why do you want to watch that?
Because it's like trending and shit.
Ew, bro. Go show that. No, I thought you were talking about like the shampoo pranks. They put Nair in the shampoo, bro.
Ooh.
No, so like they accidentally make themselves go bald.
Oh, that's fucked.
That's
that's
fucked.
I'll sue.
That's so fucked.
If I'm in the video and I find that person, I'll sue. Man.
That's so fucked.
But
bro.
you can also sue like going back to tapeworms and shit.
Yeah.
Like some guy found like a little tapeworm because he thought it was mayo
Ew.
because it was white and it was
Ew.
small. But he started seeing it going up, like moving, you know.
Ah, that's nasty.
You know what I mean?
That's nasty, bro.
And like you can find that in pork super easy.
yeah, yo, this is crazy.
And that's why Islam's banned pork or something.
If you take a pig and then you put like white wine all over its belly,
Yeah.
you'll see maggots like come through.
Oh, that's so gross. Ew.
Yeah, like they'll seep out like
Yeah.
out of the skin.
Yeah.
That's so nasty, dog.
Yeah. Is it Islam's that banned pork?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
that's good, that's
Muslims they don't eat pork. Yeah.
Muslims ban pork.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I know it's just interesting in that way. Like it is really bad for you, low key.
Yeah.
I still eat bacon like once in a while.
Oh, yeah, I
but
for sure eat bacon.
because Filipinos they love like lechon and shit. But I don't know why. That's like the one food I can't.
Yeah. And you know what I sometimes I'm really sketched about when I go on like vacations to a resort and I see all the flies and shit coming in. It's like obviously that shit is not new. Even like you go to Mandarin, you don't know how long those chicken wings have been sitting. You know what I mean?
Yo, we're too much of pussies, fam. To be honest,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
be
know,
real.
I know.
This is like some first world problems, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But I took a step back and I realized what we're talking about. Like, holy shit.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, that shit is gross. Like, end of the day, it is gross.
Like some pussy shit.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I know.
if we're real, like, there's so much we complain about or think is a nuisance. We have to realize, yo, like for example, people would love to want to just eat food.
Yeah.
Period. Like people are hungry, bro. And for us to complain about flies around, shit, it's kind of sad.
I know.
I'm thinking about it. shit is kind of sad. People out there will eat the flies.
I know.
Feel me? Like I seen a video of like, this is deadass what they do. They take a pan and they collect the flies like this, and then they make it on a burger, and then they fry it and then eat it, because that's what they have to eat. You know what I mean? But we're complaining about like a 1-2 hair in the meal, and we throw that shit out. Fam, just eat it. Just take it out, bro. It's probably shampooed anyway. You know what I mean?
You know, hair is super bad for you, bro.
Eating hair is bad for you?
Yeah, super bad. What?
Wait, why?
Because all the germs in it, and it gets contaminated in the
Is it
food.
actually that bad?
Yes. Yo, I didn't know this personally, but I seen like some video, like, you know, some shit that changes your life, like the thing in the washroom, the air dryer.
Yeah, that's bad for you.
Yeah. So like, imagine like the hair and like.
You know, that's not even that bad. Like, if you really take it in, they did an actual scientific study. Like, the hair. Sorry, not the hair. The hand dryers. It's bad for you because the air comes onto your hands, but it's the exact same if you just walk into the washroom. Why? Because the air inside the washroom is filled with pee. It's filled with bacteria. If you can smell it, it's already touching you.
Yeah.
All of that stuff is in the room already. It's in the air, fam.
Yeah, I remember when mans were drinking out the NYC H2O. So RJ drank it and he's like, ew, there's something in it. That shit is directly connected to the washroom. Ew.
No, that's not what it was from.
Ew.
That's not what it was from.
Yes, it was.
I have a theory it was just from BG's braces. That shit happens to me. I have braces and food stuck in my teeth too.
Ew, and I was drinking the same fucking thing. This is gross.
That's why it's important if you have braces. You have to like clean it all the time and shit.
Do
you
you?
know?
I doubt you do.
No, I do.
Yeah?
But like I have to, you know what I mean? I have to use like a pick or something.
Yeah, and that's something else. Also, I was telling him, like, Brandon was telling me about. I forgot like you had braces on.
Yeah.
And like imagine like the day you get off braces. I don't think it would be so different.
Why?
I don't know, cause like the majority of time I see you and I've talked to you for so long now that I just seen you with braces. So I don't know, man. You
I think I might just get grills.
no, don't not good girls.
No, cause I'm gonna get like a clean grill. Cause it's like, I don't know. I like having metal on my teeth.
What the
I'm
fuck?
used to it. I'm used to it.
Yeah, but that I was gonna say just keep the braces on even if your shit is straight, like Uzi.
Keep the braces on.
Yeah, like Uzi, how his
What the
shit
fuck was the point?
how his shit was still straight and then just keep it on, cause that's such a look.
I don't know. I'm gonna get like I don't know, something like clean.
It doesn't hurt you at this point, a lie, cause you're just
Does it hurt? What do you mean?
like when you're eating food, like it doesn't hurt at all no more.
No, when you get it tight in, it hurts.
Oh, when you get it tight.
Yeah, when you get that shit tight in, and like, I don't know, it like pushes your jaw and shit.
How was your first week? Cause I know the first week is
It's
always
not
trash.
that bad.
Really?
You know what it feels like? It
Yeah.
feels like actually it's kind of bad.
Yeah, cause I.
No, you know what it feels? It literally feels like you're biting on a loose tooth.
Biting on a-
So you ever had a
Ew.
loose tooth as a
Yeah,
kid?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. But I'm not a bitch, bro. I'll eat food regardless.
Okay.
And I eat the food that I'm not supposed to eat with braces on, to be honest.
Damn, like gum and shit.
Yeah, no, like you're not supposed to eat popcorn. You're not supposed to eat hard foods.
Oh, okay, so 'cause
like
of my-
toast and bread. You're not
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
eat. I eat that shit anyway.
See, I was blessed because if you look back at my old pictures, I had a right here, like the Timmy Turner.
Like
tooth
a gap?
Yeah, and I don't know how miraculously, like thank God, like it just closed by itself. Like, I
Probably
was-
you just didn't fit in yet.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
probably what it is.
Because sometimes, like, back then, like, I thought my nose was super big, and I didn't like my nose. Like, that was, like, one of my biggest insecurities. But, like, as soon as I grew, like, my face grew into my nose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. So it's like, now I love my
Yeah,
nose.
like kids, low-key kids are still. If you're young and listening to this right now, like don't be worried about your appearance. Because that's not your final form.
I know, yeah,
Right,
it's
that's
not.
not your final form. Like, it's so easy to be, I guess, insecure about your acne, how you look and shit. Bro, to be honest, like, everybody at your age at the time is going through the same thing. Don't even worry. Don't even stress. When you're our age, you won't even, like, you'll laugh at, oh, man, I was really insecure about that shit. Trust me, it's not that serious. It may feel serious, and I get it. I was like that too. I understand, but it's not that serious.
Yeah, no. You'll get past that.
When I was a kid, bro, I used to always freaking put product in my hair. Remember when I had like spiky hair?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't go outside the crib without like
Without
putting,
doing it, yeah.
and it was such a thing to do. It was such a like, oh, I need to do it or else
'Cause
I'm
you have to
not.
look
Yeah,
good.
I'm not gonna look good.
Yeah.
Cause my hair would be like this and shit.
Yeah,
You know?
But starting college, you didn't put it.
Yeah.
You
but
had it, like, down and shit. Like,
Now I was growing my hair.
Oh yeah, you're growing your hair, so it just looked crazy. But like the fact that you didn't care about it is like
I was
that-
always wearing hats.
Yeah, it
that
was
was my
me too.
hat era, low
Really?
key. That was my hat era.
That's cool.
And then, yeah, at one point, it's just like, who even cares?
Yeah.
Man? Honestly, the person that you want to love you, you don't want them to love you about your appearance. You want them to love you about like who you really are.
Yeah, bro.
Because if you find someone, let's say you're crushing on somebody that's kind of shallow, and they only like you because you're pretty or you're handsome, whatever, fam, what about the days you don't look good? Are you gonna feel shit to yourself because you don't trust in the loyalty that they have because they don't love you for who you are, like not physically? You know what I mean? You want to have a connection that's deeper than that.
That's why you always gotta take a girl swimming first date. Just kidding. Take a girl swimming. Just kidding. To see her true final form.
What you get? Yo, if a girl can't swim, is that an ick?
If a girl can't swim, nah.
I don't think so either. But if a guy can't
Yeah,
swim,
it's so cute.
I know, bro.
Which is so fucked. I don't know why society made it that way. But also, no, what's an ick is like when they're trying to run underwater. Have you
Ew.
seen those videos? Have you seen those videos when they're trying to run?
Yeah, but it's survival, bro. Like I don't
like,
knock on survival.
No, not survival, but it's like even in the shallow pool, and then like you go down and see what they're doing, and they're like running.
Oh yeah, when it's like floating in the air like this.
That's an ick, bro. I've seen so many videos of like girls saying their guys icks, and it's 100 lists like, oh, you can't even laugh at something.
Yeah, you can't even do regular
Yeah.
shit, bro.
But hey, man, we're breaking that shit, man. Not everything is an ick. Everyone is individual. You
I
feel
think
me?
the funniest shit. It's not even. What if we have to call it? We could just call it something like you look.
You
funny.
don't like, yeah.
Yeah, you just look funny doing.
exactly.
The funniest one is when you're on a diving board.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you hit one of these on the diving board. That's the funniest shit. Yo, you could be the most handsome person, most prettiest girl. If you're hitting this on the diving board, you're a joke. I'm sorry, you're a joke, bro.
No, that's actually facts, bro. Holy smokes. But yeah, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
so when I was in Bahamas,
What happened, bro?
so okay, let me give a backstory. So my dog Diego, when he's kind of older now, he used to be able to run up the stairs and go down the stairs no problem, right? But there's a couple times this motherfucker he fell
Oh shit.
and then he like tumbled down the stairs and shit.
Oh,
It was pretty bad. He survived, he's fine now. But every time he goes to the end, like the top of the stairs, and he wants to go down, he'll just wait there and like, you know what I mean? Like crying shit. So my dad in Bahamas, we ended up going to this place. I think it's called the Blue Hole, something like that.
Whoa, the blue hole?
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, what the heck?
And it's like a big ass like crevice, or not even a crevice.
it's
like
where
a,
you dive in.
Yeah,
And the
like-
Red Sea.
No, it's not the Red Sea. This is Bahamas. It's probably named the same
Oh, okay,
thing,
okay.
but it's something similar.
Okay,
But it's
okay.
like super deep.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's a cliff jump. And my dad's like the bravest man, obviously,
Holy
right?
shit.
So he goes up to the top, and he hits the Diego. He said it himself. He's like, I pulled the Diego.
Fuck, man. Nah, bro, I don't blame him. Bro.
No, but that shit was tall,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, I would do that too, fam.
But there was something in me that really wanted me to go do it and try it myself and see my as brave. But I knew like, nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
You
stuff.
went the,
Yeah, I'm just trying to embarrass myself.
I laugh.
Because it's so funny because he would go to the top, and obviously when somebody goes to the top, everybody on the beach is watching, right?
Watching,
Because
bro.
they're like, oh shit, someone's gonna do it. Yeah, like people.
Oh my god, and he hit the shaky
And they're all
leg.
like waiting for something to happen.
And he didn't do it?
Everybody has their phones out and stuff.
He's just shaking. Both just shaking.
And it never went down, bro.
Damn.
Never went
That's
down,
kind of
bro.
funny still.
Yo. But honestly, like if I went myself, I feel like I would feel super powerful.
No.
I should have just done it, man. I would
I
feel
mean,
like Superman.
For the peer pressure of like people watching, I think I would. You have to jump. Like there's no going back. Like I remember there, you know the bungee jumping one.
Yeah.
There was this like Chinese woman who like, the guy said, oh yeah, just yell out loud and then on 3 I'll push you. I mean you have to go, okay? Because I
Yeah.
can't push you. So the lady 3, 2, 1, and she's just standing there.
Oh, she didn't go.
Yeah, she's like, the guy's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, count down again. 3, 2, 1, and she screamed again. She didn't go. The guy's like, you want to go down? She's like, no. She's like, nah, I don't want to go down. What the fuck?
Honestly, I think it depends on like who's around you. They'll make you do it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily even just like them kind of persuading you, but them almost like being there.
Yeah.
Their presence makes you do it.
If he's like Daredevil, you're gonna want to do it.
So there's this one time my family was making halo halo, and there was a jar. It was so hard to open, right? Pass it around the family. This is crazy, right? So my uncle, he was a bodybuilder back in the day. They give it to him first, obviously.
Yeah.
And he's trying, couldn't do it. He put like the what do you call it, the cloth over it. Couldn't pop it, right? Pass it to my dad. My dad's huge. Does it? Can't do it. Blah blah. And then they're like, you have to heat it up. And then my ass, what I do, I'm like, let me try it.
Yeah.
And then my uncle said something. The moment he said it, changed my life. So he went, oh, you think you're stronger than us?
Oh shit.
Dog, I took the jar,
Yeah.
I went like this, and I told myself, even if my hands break, I'm opening this jar. I went, I looked at myself, oh, fuck. And then I went back, and I popped that shit off, bro. I popped that shit off.
Because you
And
just
then-
didn't want your ego.
Yeah, no. Like when my uncle said that,
Yeah.
fam, my hands were gonna break that
Yeah,
day.
fam.
No
I
matter
get
what,
that.
my hands are gonna break. I'm opening that shit up, and I actually opened it, and I look around the room like, yeah.
So saying the way to like trigger you is like you gotta threaten you like you can't do this. Like that's your number
You have
one
to be
thing.
in a go mode, low key.
Yeah.
If you're in a go mode, and whatever that takes for you to get in that go mode
Yeah.
is done. Like, I think everybody has it in them. Maybe like some people they really need to find it, but once you get in that mode, like all you see is red. All you see is boom.
You pulled
gets
the
done.
you pulled the Israel Adesanya when he looked at his opponent and said, "I'm ready to die."
Yeah,
And-
that type of shit.
And when you see that, holy shit! Like, what can you do? You already lost because that guy is willing to die. You're not.
yeah.
You're not.
Fam, that jar was being opened.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
By all means necessary.
Your hands
fam.
were about to break. Yeah, fuck that. If I'm the jar, get me. I'm opening, fam.
Yo, it was so funny, bro. And then obviously I got some respect that day.
Yeah.
But my uncle was clowning me too. He feels nice.
Wow, I could never survive in your family. I'm sorry, bro.
Like he feels nice.
Yeah.
I forgot what I said. He said some shit along the lines of like, fuck. I forgot what he said. He said something like, oh yeah, he feels nice, and like, I've always been this cool. I said something like that. I showed him. I was like, oh, I've always been this cool.
Nah, I would get fucking demolished at your family party. I feel bad for like the girlfriends and the boyfriends that you bring to those parties that don't know you
They
guys.
get tested.
Yeah, that get tested. Holy shit, man.
But it's the testing that makes you strong, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, is that
Even
type of
even
stuff.
the prom dates though, I felt bad for. Like, holy shit, man, it's just prom, bro. Bro's getting paged at the door. Who the fuck house is this?
No, but like it comes with I don't know, it's entertaining to us. You
Like,
know?
like when we were at New York, the border fam, the guy already, where you guys going? And I said New York, right? And the guy's like, we're in New York. I looked out to Carlos because my lines were already rehearsed. my lines are perfectly rehearsed. Yeah, we're going to New York. We're staying in this. But he pulled it. He pulled a switch. He's like, we're in New York, dumbass. Or, like,
Yeah, it goes like
I'm like, guys. So my boy says, no, we're going to New York. He says it again.
Yeah.
We're in New York. So at this point, I'm like, oh yeah, just arrest me at this point.
and I go, yo, New York City.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, bro.
Bro, you already know I'm scared, fam. You already know what I meant. Like, just be easy on me, man. So yeah, Wico household, I'm never going
You know
to
what
that.
it is? I think it's like when you have so many people of like I guess almost ego too.
Yeah.
Or high
It's like power.
yeah, like when you have a bunch of people that in like high physical power or even just mental power, they want to test it because it's entertaining to them.
Yeah. I think bro was just bored because it's 4 a.m. He had nothing better to do.
Yeah,
He saw
it's
this
one of
little,
those.
He saw a little scared Asian. He was like, dude, we're in New York, dumbass.
Yeah,
like,
he
the
just
way
wants to, like,
the
test
way
you.
he said it to me felt like he was saying like, you're an idiot. Like, we're in New York. But no, you know what I meant, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Those type of people, they just do it for bullshit
Yeah.
reasons, you know what I mean? And honestly, it might come from insecurity.
Yeah.
It might come from insecurity because I think the strongest people in the world, I guess physically maybe, are insecure. That's why they're trying to get more strong.
Yeah. And that's why they go into positions like that to.
If you bag it, right?
Yeah.
Because if they're really training that hard, yes, it's for themselves. And don't get me wrong, like, it is for that. But it is an insecurity of like, I'm not strong enough yet. I'm not strong enough yet. That's why I train. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing because you do become stronger and you do become I guess, almost invincible. Feel me? And once you get to that level and you're satisfied,
Then
it's
you're, oh
wraps.
my god, your life changes.
It changes. It
You're
changes.
so happy now because nothing affects you no more.
Yeah, imagine you become UFC champion.
Yeah.
Holy shit. How do you feel? You probably do anything. You probably think you could rap too.
Facts.
I mean,
Yeah. No, it just takes one example of you achieving something that you can now. Oh yeah, everything in this world. And that was what do you call this? That was me passing like a calculus course in high school because I really set my mind to it. Like even though I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But like even though I didn't want to do it, I still passed it. Like oh yeah, I can do anything.
Yo, y'all can do anything, man.
Facts.
Believe in yourself. Believe in what you can do and
Facts.
just go do it. Honestly, you'll find something in your life that will challenge you, but the moment you overcome that challenge, it will change.
Keep God and work hard, man. That's
Alive,
two
that's
things.
all you need to know. All right, Jumpers Jump out. Oh, sorry. What the fuck did I say? Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Jumper Jump Podcast. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good
Sir,
stuff.
go on Spotify, Apple, download this podcast. We love you guys, man.
I'm not sleeping tonight. I took too much caffeine. Jumpers Jump out.
Deuces. Sauces when it comes to people. Trying to be a rapper. It's like that. Judge a book by
That's
like a no.
take for the episode. If you hit us,
No, you can just tell when someone just doesn't have sauce.
Their intro in the book.
No, I'm being so dead ass.
you know what it is? It's not necessarily sauce. What it is, it's dead ass like personality.
Yeah, yeah. It just looks out of place.
I feel like if you have a certain personality that's like so, you know the SpongeBob episode where there's the normal SpongeBob.
Yeah.
The average person, how does it take for them to grow up exactly like that?
What? Like,
To be like a normie.
what is even a normie though?
I don't know.
Like a normal person?
Like for example, what you said, how you know you don't have the sauce?
Yeah. I don't know. It just,
That's a normie, no?
yeah, yeah. I guess because sometimes it's like you have to judge a book by its cover sometimes.
But why?
Because it's like I don't know. You can just tell like, oh fuck. It's like you know when a dog can sniff out when someone is scared.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's what it is. It's like if some guy is like putting on like trying to be a rapper, but like I don't know, he just doesn't fit the persona. But he's wearing these big chains. It just doesn't look right.
So you think it's like what is that called? Like identity
Imposter.
crisis?
Yeah, maybe like imposter.
No, imposter is different. Imposter is like you yourself can't think.
Oh, we can't.
Or
yeah,
you
yeah.
think you're someone else, or you don't think you're that person.
Yeah, yeah.
Because imposter syndrome is like, I don't believe in myself. That's like you don't believe in who you are, and you lose like reality.
Oh, that is true. Isn't that similar to there's like celebrity disease where it's like you shouldn't really be looking up to these celebrities since they influence us so easy to like how we act, how we dress. Like that's a disease or something.
This is a disease that
Yeah,
you
it's like a
only
s-
look up to celebrities.
Yeah, yeah. And then like it gets so bad where it's like, say if Juice WRLD does lean, I'll do lean too. Like that's
Oh, that's a stan, fam.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what you call a
stan.
stan. But I think it's just nature, though.
yeah.
It's nature because if you really take it in, the only reason we really follow people and follow trends and follow like celebrities and look at them like that
Yeah.
is dead ass because of survival. To break it down to the very, very core,
Yeah, yeah.
it's survival because you know you want to survive and you want to live life like them.
Like them.
So to live life like them, you would do the things they do. But the problem is, and this is the shit that nobody realizes, is you don't see everything else they do. You see the highlights of the stuff that gets posted. But if there's a celebrity that you see every single thing they do, would you still be a fan?
Probably not, bro. I would be like, oh, that guy's actually really depressed.
Okay, for example, Kai Cenat, though, you see him a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably see him.
He, like,
he
does-
did the whole thing for 24 hours, so
Yeah.
you literally seen every single second of him.
But you didn't see him do like the coke behind the scenes. I'm just kidding. He doesn't do coke. Theory. This guy does massive.
No, but I know he
copious
does-
amounts of drugs.
He
behind
does
the
a
scenes.
lot of like caffeine, like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
drinks hella
caffeine, yeah,
caffeine
yeah.
or Red Bull.
So I'm like, yo, that actually takes a toll out of his body. Cause fucking when he did the 24 hours with Offset, Offset actually fell asleep, but he was
Yeah.
still awake. So he does that shit for real.
But I know in World War something, fuck, it might have been World War II
Yeah.
that they gave like everybody meth or something. Not meth.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was like some other. There's a drug. Leave it down in the comments if you guys know.
Yeah.
But Logan told me on Jumper Jump before.
Okay.
They prescribed all the soldiers a certain drug to keep them like zooted, fam.
I mean, shit. To be honest, if I was in the military too and I knew I was gonna die and shit, I would want something to be off so I can just like.
You can be alert.
No, just not just alert, just like no fucks given. Like
Yeah.
I'm there to like kill.
Yo, you know what Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
You know that shit was it was made by a drug addict.
What? That's why it's so
Coca-Cola was
addicting.
made by a drug addict.
No, I mean I can. That makes sense because it's super addicting.
So I think the story goes long time ago. His name's John Pemberton. So he was a pharmacist and he was part of the Civil War in America. But what happened, he ended up getting injured through the war.
Yeah.
So they prescribed him morphine.
Okay.
And because morphine is mad addictive,
Uh-huh.
he got addicted to it. But since he's a pharmacist, he decided to make something to, I guess, suppress his addiction.
Yeah.
So he created a formula with coconuts, with, cola nuts,
Colon.
with cocaine.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then a certain like wine, a certain like an alcohol. Put it all together in one mixture,
And he created coke.
and he created what was gonna be the Coca-Cola recipe. Now
Yeah.
check this out. So since he was a pharmacist, he started selling it to all these different people at his pharmacy, and people loved it
Yeah.
because it was really like suppressing all of their whatever they're going through.
Yeah.
Now, during the prohibition, what happened?
What happened?
Banned all alcohol. So to change the recipe, he substituted the alcohol in it with sugar, and he
Really?
created deadass
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola today,
Yeah.
which is hella sugar. Low-key, the original recipe had cocaine
Yeah.
and those cola nuts.
Is that why he named it Coke?
It's called Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I know, but I swear people just people call it Coke, right?
I think they just call it Coke because
it's mad
they
addicting?
put cocaine in it.
And he did another thing where the marketing was so nice, they added the color red. And you know, like the color red, like you said before, McDonald's sign that has red in
Yeah,
it.
it's like
So
the
it's-
scarcity thing.
Yeah, scarcity.
I think there's a reason like bulls when they see red,
Yeah.
they're really like aggravated by it because I think there's a certain like wavelength that we can't see, but red light when it shows to us it like trigger. That's why stop signs are red
Yeah, why?
because we see it right away. It's like there's something with the brain, it can easily describe it
out.
or easy like what do you call it, pick it up and stop the first thing. Now check this out. Now there's a theory
Yeah.
because of the color red.
Okay.
Every time I used to go to like kickboxing championships
Yeah.
and like all of these different tournaments, I would always bet on who, the red or blue side.
The red?
I would always like in my head be like, oh yo, the red gloves are gonna win. And I
Word.
hated, bro. I
Yeah.
hated whenever I had the blue gloves. I'm like, fuck, am I gonna lose?
No,
now?
not gonna lie. Yeah.
It's like a superstition.
Whenever I sparred, there's a. I don't know why the chest plates are red and then the flip side is blue. So it's like every time I wore the red, there's like hella battle scars and stuff. But the blue is super clean because I never wore the blue. It's
Yo,
like a
so-
pussy color.
So check this out, fam. Check this out. So I think there's something about like the color red
Yeah.
where it's like I don't know, it distracts you in a way or it makes you see it that you can't pay attention to anything else besides it.
Yeah.
You know? So let's say you're boxing somebody with red gloves, they can feint you one way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you'll be distracted because you're focused on the color. You won't
Yeah.
see their eyes, you won't see their head. And as you guys know, if you're fighters, like you want to like disguise
Yeah,
your
disguise
hits,
it, yeah.
move your body different ways. But if you're focused on one thing, that's how you get caught.
in the NFL, they do something too, because it's like, so say a team's jersey is red or a team's jersey is blue, right? The opposite team would wear the same color gloves as the team colors, so they wouldn't get called for holding.
Oh,
'cause
shit.
One time the team color was white.
Yeah.
And the guy defender was wearing red gloves, and the ref was like, "Bro, I can see you from a mile away because you're wearing fucking red gloves."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So from then on, I think that defender never wore red gloves again. Like every time the team came and it was like, "That's color. Alright, I'm gonna do this color." But it's like sneaky shit that you have to do too.
It's little sneaky
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
fam. Low key.
Because in Taekwondo too, because it's very like not like Muay Thai where
It's not
you
ethical?
can- yeah.
Or-
So a punch is counted as 1 point, right?
Yeah.
So when you're in close and you're in a clinch, you can like just like flick it. You can like flick or even like a soft punch when you're
And
inside.
it's a point.
And it will become as a
Oh
point.
my god, bro.
So even if you like do this shit, that shit will count. Like what the fuck? 2 flicks equals 2 points.
Because it's all like target hitting.
Yeah. I realized as I got older, Taekwondo is really very strategic. 'Cause you need to know like the tricks rather than like being physical.
But I think anything's like that. Low-key, everything's kind of strategic.
Yeah.
If you don't have, I guess, the tips and tricks to do something, you're gonna be falling behind from everyone else.
Yeah.
And I think the moment like somebody figures something out, if everybody doesn't evolve to that, everybody's left in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But do you think there's somebody that could change a whole sport just by their playing style?
Oh, Steph
Or
Curry.
even fighting style, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
for
Steph Curry,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. Steph Curry did that, fam. Everyone, I heard that they might include a 4-point line just because Steph Curry.
No way.
Yeah, and that shit will change the game up. Fucking, even look at what do you call this? Michael Jordan, the one with the palm hands.
Oh yeah.
Or
that's
even
good.
like I'm not gonna lie, I watched old film and
Yeah.
I watched like Bob Cousy, like the plumbers that I thought were shit. Fam, they were doing like behind the back passes, like they were doing all that.
Word. Wait, what do you mean plumbers?
Like you know how back in like the 1800s where basketball was just like a bunch of mailmen and plumbers.
Word. That's what it was.
Because people saying like the NBA is so sick now, but back then it
Oh,
was.
so you're saying like that was the crew or
Yeah,
that
that
was the
was the crew.
competition?
Yeah,
I swear
exactly.
they had good competition though. Especially in the 90s, it was like mad rough, no?
Yeah, it was, but it's like now it's like crazy. Like athleticism is through the roof.
Word. You know how we always say nowadays everybody wants to be an influencer and nobody wants to be like
Yeah.
the tradesperson or blue collar worker. So I have a theory.
Alright, what's the theory?
This, like, I literally thought of this in the shower the other day, fam.
Bet.
So, if you really, really take it in, as a child, what was so present with boys' toys? Check this out. Remember everybody with the Tonka trucks?
Yeah.
Now, I have a theory.
Oh.
Check this out, bro. I have a
Oh.
theory. The people in charge, fam,
Yeah.
they know once kids start seeing other jobs that I guess appeal to them more artistically or whatever, they're gonna stop wanting to do the trades jobs and the blue collar jobs because it's not as, I guess, like enticing. But check this out. At a young age, they start brainwashing us or start promoting it to us. That's why we see Tonka trucks, feel me? The construction hats and shit. Remember that show Mighty Machines?
Oh,
It's all
yeah.
about that. And it's on the kids' channel, fam. It's something you would see on Discovery Channel. That shit's on Treehouse and like the kids' channels. What else? Bob the motherfucking Builder, bro.
Yeah.
The same shit. Same shit. Mario was a what?
Plumber. What the?
Check this out, fam. Now, they're still smart. They know that, man, kids aren't really watching TV shows anymore, blah, blah, this and that. The games they're playing, I guess it's kind of building, I guess like Roblox, building, Fortnite, building. But
It's all online.
the one TV show that's still popping with children today is motherfucking Paw Patrol, bro. Paw Patrol, check this out. Every single character in Paw Patrol is a what?
A worker?
blue collar worker. You have Chase, who's a police officer. You have Marshall, who's a fireman. You have Sky, who's a pilot.
Yeah.
And the construction bulldog guy, bro. It's all planned.
Damn.
It's all because they know nobody
Yeah.
wants to do all these other jobs. So we have to promote blue collared workers. We have to brainwash the kids from the jump.
Yeah.
Throw Bob in, because look, Bob the Builder back in the day, that was for us,
Yeah,
man.
that was
that
our
was
goal.
for our
That was our goal.
generation.
Handy Manny.
That was for
If you
our
wanna be-
generation. Because in like earlier than that, like the millennial kids, they were growing up with the Tonka trucks.
Facts.
But we didn't play with that anymore. We were watching more cartoons, so they made Bob the Builder. And now they're doing Paw Patrol. Feel me?
Oh shit! And then as soon as iPads come into play, now you're just going straight to YouTube. That's why it's getting more like, oh, I just want to become him because I'm not playing with toys no more.
Yeah, so
You know what I
it's
mean?
interesting to see what if this theory is true and they really do try to push like
An agenda.
that, not it's necessarily agenda, but try to promote kids to do it. Because I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
Low-key, it's smart. Because we kind of do need that. We need to promote those type of jobs. Because the world would be shit if everybody's just an influencer.
Yeah.
You know?
We need the balance.
We need the important, like, we need those people. They're important, fam. Who's
yeah.
gonna build the roads? Who's gonna fix electricity?
Everyone's just like, yo, day in my life, man.
Yo, real shit. There's no podcast without electricity.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the blue collared workers, fam. We need them.
Take it. So my cousins came over too, and like my little cousin always comes up to me like, yo, bro, you ruined my friend's childhood. He's always telling me, and he's telling me these theories, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I gotta like sometimes the way I talk, like I don't know how they I don't know. It's like the way I talk, like we talk in like kind of like a slang, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how that would translate to kids. Like I hope that they're not taking like our slang and like maybe like they talk to their parents like that. Like you know what I mean?
Word.
Like,
I never realized
so
it
David
like
Parody,
that.
David Parody had like when they had their run,
Yeah.
they had everyone saying like I'm cheese, like what else, like I don't know, just a bunch of different slangs. So imagine like everyone, like little kids are going up to him and be like, yo, there's this theory, or like what else do we say, like
If you really bag it.
if you really bag it, like in kindergarten though, it's like the teacher's like, yo, if you really bag it, today is Wednesday.
Yo, if I was responsible for like a kid saying that to your
Yeah,
teacher,
yeah.
yo, that's fucked. That's crazy.
If you really bag it.
No, but miss, if you really bag it. Yo, what's funny?
Yeah.
Just recently, I think it was like 2 days ago. My dad was talking to my sister, and then my sister said, no, but I don't even know those ends. She said ends to my dad.
Did you know what that meant?
I think he understood though. I think he
Yeah.
understood.
Okay,
but it was
that's
funny.
good. I don't even know those ends.
I think they're talking about like directions or something.
yeah.
But it's just funny to see how little culture that started as like a friend thing or a local thing
Yeah, yeah.
becomes mainstream or even just like popularized in every friend you know.
Yeah.
Because what we realize is our environment is all of our friends, everybody we know. And in a sense, depending on who you are, you kind of influence all of those people.
Yeah, you do still.
You know what I mean? Like, if I had a friend group, they would probably have a little bit of me in them somewhere.
Yeah,
Pause.
No, yeah, but very pause. But no, it makes sense because it's like, I don't know, it's like what you attract or what you put out is what you get. So it's like, yeah, your friends would be the same. But you know, well, what I did realize too, Korea's cancel culture is super toxic. Like,
Really?
that environment. I don't know if you watch Singles Inferno.
Nah, I don't
So
watch
Singles
it.
Inferno, like the main girl,
The
like
dating show, right?
yeah, the dating show. The main girl that everyone liked. I forgot. It was like Ji Yun or something. Like every time she was like known as like that pretty girl that always wore designer clothes, right? And I don't know why, but one guy online found that she was wearing like fake Chanel, fake Givenchy, all on that thing,
Yeah.
all on that show. And to be honest, it's not that serious. Like it's just fake clothes.
It's not
Like,
even
everyone does
in
that.
Asia, everybody's probably doing that anyway.
Exactly. So imagine she had the craziest rise to fame, and just because someone said that, everyone on her ass. Oh, comment her. She had to disable all her comments.
Wow.
She went off the internet for like 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, just not posting YouTube videos just because that petty stuff.
Yo, to be honest, I feel like if they didn't react to it,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a big deal.
It wouldn't. It's
But
just like it carries.
It's like that thing of when you see a little bit of a weakness,
Yeah.
then people capitalize it and then they see, oh, okay, let's keep doing it type shit.
And that's what I noticed in celebrities too. A small thing, if they mess up, the public will criticize it. But if a normal person does that, they wouldn't be criticized
Yeah, that's true.
because they're always in the limelight, which fucking sucks.
I know it sucks, but at the same time, that's like the price you pay for it, just
Yeah.
because influence comes with that, where it's like now it's a responsibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As crazy as that is, it low-key is a responsibility because all these people kind of look up to you in a sense, or if they don't look up to you, they're at least looking how your lifestyle is in comparison to yours.
Yeah.
So depending on who you want to be, you could create a whole culture of people
Yeah.
that do good or evil to the world.
Yeah.
Like you could be a dead ass supervillain if you really wanted to.
Yeah. And that's the fucking importance of branding too, because it's like I always tell people who start clothing brands, if you like don't have a brand and don't post like fit pictures and stuff, like, and people think you're cool, no one's just gonna buy a random shirt with words on it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But like if Carlos puts a shirt out with just words on it, everyone's gonna buy it because it's Carlos behind it. You know what I mean?
It's more than the actual image.
Yeah,
it's the art behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like everything that surrounds it, the idea of it, the energy, everything like that.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what creates the product.
The aura, yeah. There's an aura around your product.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I think that's why I have a little bit of trouble with like really deciding what I want to put out, especially with clothing now.
Yeah.
Because before I would just like throw shit together because I just have an idea and I throw it out.
Yeah.
But now I deep shit.
Okay. Like
So-
root.
Yeah, now I deep shit. I'm like, okay, I'm only gonna create like timeless pieces that
Time.
no matter what, like I can look back and be like, okay, yeah, I can still wear it right now. I can still wear it then. If I would wear it in a
Comes
baby
out of
picture,
nowhere.
then it's timeless.
Okay.
Feel me?
Yeah.
If you
So,
think about it,
a baby has a tote bag. Yo, if I would copy me, if I would use
real shit. No, but I mean just the design itself, because the typography or whatever, it's timeless.
Yeah. Like I was saying to Carlos, if I catch any one of you guys, I don't care if you're fans of Jumpers Jump podcast, bro. If I see you rocking a tote bag,
Link in bio, link in bio.
and I read that shit that says, if I was, what was it?
No worries, I copy me too.
I'd copy me
could.
too, fam. Oh my god, I was slap the
Yo,
shit
but it's
out
so
you, fam.
true, fam. And the reason I really put it out is because it's like, if you don't think yourself like that,
Yeah.
then you're doing something wrong. You should believe that every single time.
Yeah.
Because if not, then you're not your biggest fan.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
you should be your biggest fan before anybody else. And I wanna make sure like the people that give me love know that.
Yeah.
Because I want y'all to be fans of yourself first before me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's sick.
Even though it's my product, even though it's like my art, I want y'all to take your own meaning to it.
Yeah,
Because that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be inspired by a piece of art to make your own. You know? And that's why the greatest artists are called the greatest artists, not because of what they've made, it's because what they've made and how it impacted other people.
Yeah. And they're good stealers. You know the I think you talked about this. The
Quentin
3%.
Tarantino?
No, the 3% rule.
Oh,
where
that's,
it's like,
that's Virgil.
yeah. So you take an object that you think is really cool, just change it up a bit, and then sell it again. That's why he did the off-whites. He just literally took the same shoe, copied it clear, and then just wrote Virgil off-white.
Yeah.
That shit was like the hottest shoe in 2000 whatever.
Yeah, because you have to take what's already working
Yeah.
and then just remix what's working.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
The 3% rule could be flipped.
How?
Check this out.
Into what though?
I don't know. This is just my way I see it, because 3% is 3% regardless, right?
Yeah.
What's the other half? Or like, it's not other half.
97, like
97%, right? So what if you change the 97%, but the 3% has the original? Loki would have the same effect.
97% like original yours, but
Yeah.
wait, what?
Hear me out. I feel like that ratio of something, like, look, for example, Juice WRLD. 97% of it is a Juice WRLD track.
Okay.
But 3% of it might be My Chemical Romance.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know, but the people that love the melodies of My Chemical Romance would feed into it, and they could vibe with it, but they wouldn't realize because 97% of it is different. I think when it comes to like those type of things, with ratios or even just concepts, you have to realize it's never like a one-way street. Like, sure, you can walk down, but you can also walk the other way.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense to you?
Kinda,
I don't know. Leave down in the comments if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you could go one way, but we don't realize like you can always explore. Because even though everybody's headed in one direction, you can just change your perspective. Like, who says I can't walk backwards towards that goal?
Yeah.
Like, backwards in the sense of like, I'm still reaching the goal, but I'm walking this way.
Yeah.
And then what happens when I do that? Everybody else walking starts looking at me.
Yeah. No, that's the same thing. It's like when I started, like, I think it was back in grade 12. Oh no, back in grade 8. I was dressing like the same as everyone, but then it's like I felt super secure with myself because nothing around me was different, and like people wouldn't judge me. But literally, as soon as I changed up and like wore the shit that I like, then it would turn some heads, and then that's where insecurity came, because it's like there's no other guy that I could see on the road that dressed like me. You know what I mean? So I would kind of feel insecure, but you have to power through that and just like, you know, after you do, like, you'll reap the rewards. Because people will think you're actually cool and just start looking up to you now. So they'll run with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, do you think you still do that today?
No. I catch it's a bit of both. Like,
Yeah.
I add my flair, but I'm always like,
You're following
I'm very
trends?
good. I'm very good with following trends. Yeah. And I noticed that because it's like, if you take all my fit pictures from 2018, 2019, 2020, it's all trends. But I just threw in like a little bit of me. You know what I mean? So it's like 97.3.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean?
But that's usually how it goes. Like, I feel like everybody follows trends. I feel like that's why trend is a trend,
it's
is
a trend,
because
it's a trend.
everyone moves in one direction with it.
Yeah.
I think if we stopped following trends, there would be kind of like you know Club Penguin? I know this sounds weird, but like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Well, everyone just looks super different.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like low key, there's so many combinations.
Yeah,
but
there is.
but the moment there's like so many combinations and you
Yeah.
can't categorize everybody as one,
Uh-huh.
then it becomes a thing of like you appreciate that person more because it's really them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Cause look, if you look at Club Penguin, like think
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, no, it's
every single person is mad
Super
different.
different.
Unless you have those people that are like in a group and they
Yeah, yeah.
all dress together.
Uh-huh.
Now, the moment you do that, you start to believe and you truly like stop judging by a cover as in group settings.
Okay.
Because you would assume somebody is like another person because the way they dress.
Yeah, yeah.
But the moment everybody's like mad different and it's such an interesting cover, then you wouldn't judge them. You know, is that
Yeah.
like you wouldn't judge them in a way of
Yeah,
I guess categorizations, right? Like
because no one's in a group.
stereotypes.
No one's in a group.
Mhm.
So it's like you can't even judge them because everyone's singular.
Exactly. You know, like if there's an emo look,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody that dresses emo, oh, they probably listen to this music. They probably act like this. They're probably like really what do you call it? What's the word? Like fucking
Stan?
rebellious.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But if the emo person also has pink on
Uh-huh.
and like fucking fur,
Uh-huh.
then like, oh, interesting. What is that? Like you don't really know what it is. And if everybody dresses different, then it's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like that's not what fashion is. I feel like fashion, this is my theory on it.
Yeah.
I feel like fashion is actually to categorize yourself.
Yeah, kinda, because it's like
Low-key.
because when you're starting off, you don't know what to do. So it's like you either go into like the TikTok mans, the Y2K. You literally choose your route. It's like it's like a starter pack.
So I don't think that's the point of fashion. I think the point of fashion is to look like someone.
Look like someone else. Damn.
If you really deep it.
Yeah, that's so crazy because it's like, who started it first? Like if you go back all the way back, like holy smokes.
You know, it's uniform. That's
Yeah.
what started it. Like uniform. Like we all dressed a certain way in Catholic school because we
Yeah.
had a uniform. We all dressed a certain way. If you work as a police officer, you have a uniform. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was in cadets. I had a cadet uniform, and if anything was a little bit off, you got like penalized or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
So I think the point of fashion is to actually create, maybe as a creative director in a fashion brand,
Yeah.
your goal is to create a look that people follow.
Yeah, no, for
That's
sure.
what
Because
it is.
this is like the Alik's chain that's uniform to you. Remember, like this, like the chains and stuff. This is uniform. So you identify that person with that uniform. You're like, oh yeah, I'm in that. I'm in
Yeah,
that cult.
facts. Do you think damn, bro, I feel like we don't even look at anything else at a person besides their clothes from the jump. I guess like their face and haircut. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like do you recognize, I guess, do you recognize like movement?
Movement.
Like if you seen someone walk down the street, would you be like,
Yeah, no, I can tell. I
Yeah?
can tell because it's like if I see a very, like I don't know, awkward person, like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you can just get a hint of like how they are. So if they're awkward, like maybe they're like shelled up, or like if they're walking big and strong, like oh that guy's confident. You know what I mean? I notice those things.
you know what scares me sometimes? I always
what,
think
what?
about low key like these little things we do. Let's say you have a tendency to rest your face like this.
Okay.
Did you know like if you do this like for too long, your face?
Yeah, slants. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that too because side sleepers.
Mhm.
When you do the inverted, and you'll see your mouth go like this. Okay, this and this.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And if you let's say you sit a certain way, like your spine will align a different way.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna start walking weird. But is there like a perfect thing we're supposed to do? Is it like a perfect posture, I guess?
I don't know. I think I actually don't know. But like, there's a healthy posture. I don't know if it's the right posture, but you should always be staying straight up. But this doesn't feel natural, you know?
Yeah, like the straight up posture?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I heard you're not actually supposed to stand like that.
Okay, yeah. Then
I heard like naturally we're supposed to slouch
Mm.
because of our animal instinct.
Yeah.
Because it like protects us more.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm always like this, and I feel comfortable doing this. But I don't know if that's bad.
But to a beauty standard,
Yeah.
because I think the beauty standard, what it is just like what's different. Because if the natural is this,
Yeah.
the unnatural becomes the standard. Because
Really?
the unnatural is what they want to sell you. Oh fuck.
Damn.
The fact that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the unnaturals that they want to sell you, because if you could already achieve it, then they don't have a product to sell you. They don't make money.
Really, but yo, because my friend models, right?
Mm.
And he got a haircut, like he shaved all his hair off, and he didn't. I was like, yo, why didn't you get a lineup? Like he just shaved it off. He's like, no, companies want models to have it all natural, so they don't want you to have that straight lineup.
Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
want you to
yeah.
have that thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I think
it is super natural.
no, but I think in a sense of like other stuff, not necessarily. Let's say models for products. You know what I mean? Like they want you to look a perfect.
Yeah, I guess.
They want you to look like you were made in a lab type of shit. As crazy as it is, like people don't realize, guys' beauty standards are pretty like hard to do too.
Yeah.
Like it does take a lot of work to look like fucking Chris Hemsworth,
Yeah.
because he takes steroids. Mans take steroids, and they don't realize like, yo, it's gonna take a lot to do it. But all girls just see it as, oh, he's just like out of shape.
But you know what's crazy now? It's like before it would big designers would never use celebrities as their models, right?
Why?
Because I don't know, because
No,
they-
that's not true.
no, because they never had at this point, hold on. So they would never have like that I don't know, this perfect face, right? But you know, I said clout makes you more handsome and more attractive to everyone.
Yeah.
My
So
So
leg.
now a bunch of even if you have little influence, they'll have you in the runway shows. So like Virgil, he was the first one to
My
not
leg
the first
was
one, but like he
is
was the first one to
cramping.
like really add everyone. So he had Cardi walking, he had Lancey walking, he had Offset walking.
But those are all his friends.
I know, yeah. But at the same time, it's like
I think
now
the stream is
look
done.
what happens. That chain continues. Now you see a bunch of just influencers walking the runway, just because it's like, oh yeah,
They're gonna pop out
they're gonna
because they're
pop
there.
out, yeah.
True.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace. So Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. So whether you guys are just starting out or managing a free trial, that's ShipStation.com, code JUMPERS, JUMPERS.
You know, I seen this commercial. It's a band commercial for Sour Patch Kids. Have you seen this?
No. What is that?
Crazy.
Let me see.
Check this out. And there's a theory to it.
Okay.
There's a theory to it.
Okay.
So Sour Patch Kids, they dropped this, I think, in like the early 2000s. Watch this.
Band, you said.
It's banned, but it has a theory attached to it.
Okay, let me see if I can.
You get it?
Whoa.
Hitler gummies.
You see it?
Wait.
So you see the red? What does it represent? You know?
No.
It represents World War II. Who were the enemy? Germany.
What?
Yeah, fam. That's what it represents because you know what I mean? The Sour Patch Kid, he was pretty much being
The one in the beginning.
yeah.
Oh.
That's who he's representing. I know we can't say the word because we're gonna get flagged.
And then they had the handshake at the end.
Yeah, so this is real.
Yeah.
Like this was a conspiracy theory for a while, but it turned out to be real. There's this project, I think it's called the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
But fuck, it wasn't called the Manhattan Project, it was something else.
Yeah.
Damn, yo, leave in the comments what it is. But pretty much what they did, Germany scientists, like the ones that worked on special weapons and all of these biological products, what they did, they made a treaty with the United States to, I guess, use their creations and experiments and their studies and be pardoned for what they did in the war. And they really did that.
Yeah.
I think they got sent to, fuck, I totally forgot like exactly where, but there's a facility in the States that like housed all of the Nazi experiments, and they used the tech, fam.
Yeah.
They literally used the tech for all of these different, I guess, like weaponry, medicines, and I think there's certain medicines that wouldn't even been created if not for the war, and we can thank for like to this day. I forgot like exactly which ones though.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There was a guy who on TikTok where he's like, I don't know, he was studying like some little medicine for cancer too, and everybody in the comments is like, yo, I'm glad I seen this, I'm glad it popped on my For You page, because he was like crying because like the test came in, and I guess like it
All right, that's it for today, guys. Have a good night.